this beautiful morning. It is a beautiful morning.
Exactly. It is a beautiful
I guess any morning you wake up is a beautiful morning.
Well,
right?
We got another opportunity to make a difference.
We do.
In our families and our surroundings. And
yeah.
With each other.
Well, speaking of our surroundings, man, they put out yesterday the poster, the ethnic festival, like the one that breaks down like everything that's happening.
Yeah.
Susie T had completed that, and they put it out.
Right.
And I put a personal challenge out there on Facebook to everybody.
Right.
The biggest complaint from everybody you always hear is Ballinger's horrible. They don't do nothing. Can't do nothing.
Well, most of them people that are talking like that, they're not putting forth the effort to help Ballinger.
And that's what I put out there. Yeah. I said the biggest complaint is people saying that Ballinger. You want to come up here all day, you want to yell at us about how we're not doing nothing in this town, and we're all horrible and whatnot, all this, that, and the other. Well, the thing about it is, get up and do something.
Right.
Yeah, it's nice to go here and complain all day long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's real easy to sit back in your living room or talk to your buddies at the coffee shop about how ain't nobody doing nothing.
Yeah, and your man doing nothing. And then you're sitting over there saying, "Well, now what are you doing to help the community?" And it doesn't take much.
Well, and that's what I put out there.
It doesn't take much at all.
Listen,
like for the ethnic festival.
I got a phone number.
If you want to volunteer for the ethnic festival, you can volunteer for a 1 hour slot.
Give an hour. Give them an hour at 2:00 in the afternoon. Give them an hour at 9 a.m.
Right.
Give
them an hour at 6.
Yeah.
Whatever your most comfortable hour would be, just throw an hour out there. I promise you, first off, you're going to get out there and have too much fun.
Yeah.
And then you're going to get out there and run into everybody that you know. And then pretty soon you're going to look up and your hour's done. You're like, no.
Yeah.
I want to keep going.
Exactly.
No, you can't go. Bye.
Well, that's and that was a challenge I put out there because there really is. People like to complain all day long. Nobody wants to do anything. And that's been the issue.
Right.
Get up there and do something.
Right.
Call the chamber, 325-365-2333. Call up Tammy or Amy and say, listen, I want to volunteer my time. You do not have to be a chamber member to volunteer. You have to be a person who wants to volunteer. You got community service due for whatever reason, whatever bad decision you might have made, talk to your officer. See if they can't get you listed on there because I tell you what, that's fun community service right there.
Exists.
You want to go pick up trash along the side of the road, which is great, by the way. You earned it.
Thank you very much.
You earned it because you did something to get that.
And thank you for picking up trash.
When we appreciate it. But you want to do something different, maybe talk to them so they can't get you on over there.
Right.
Do something fun. Walk around there, pick up trash there, roll trash cans back and forth. Direct people where they go. Catch a kid before he runs in the street. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do something.
Be on the kid snatching program.
Yeah, we'll give you
Hey, whoa. Hey, Junior, come here.
We'll give you a lasso and a net.
You see that big truck right there? Do not run out in front of the big truck.
Yep, we're going to give you a lasso and a net. Go get your kid catching duty going on.
Get you one of them trash can grabbers. Trash
right
grabbers.
there by the arm. Grab it.
I got you.
You ain't going nowhere. But, I mean, it's that easy, though.
Yeah,
that's what we always get. Man, and it's that absolute easy,
and it's a necessity that we need.
Yes,
and it's just something,
this is your opportunity. People, I don't have money. I don't have time. All right, this don't cost you nothing.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. Doesn't cost you anything. And what are you going to do on a Saturday Ethnic Festival anyway? Give up an hour.
Yeah,
we'll be there doing things. You're working. You're doing your thing.
You're going to be there anyway.
Yeah, might as well get up there and do it.
Might as well have fun.
That's right. There you go, y'all. See if y'all volunteer. Go to Facebook. It's 325-365-2333.
Right.
If you don't want to call anybody, email the chamber. Email Tammy Verdon. Email Amy Sensabaugh. Email me.
Right.
Anybody associated that you've seen on Facebook with it, just ask. And we will point you in the direction towards Tammy, and she will find a spot for you. I guarantee it.
Exactly. Where you need to be or where you want to be.
That's right.
Maybe give you some options.
Hey, it's a beautiful day out there. It's 7:25. We're going to pay some bills. We've got a brand new song by Josh Ward. Love that dude coming up. And we'll catch up with you right after that.
Josh put on a heck of a show, didn't he?
Huh?
Josh put on a heck of a show at the – didn't he play at the –
No, he
Who was that other guy that played?
Which one?
Wade
Bowen.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're so good,
and
man.
And then the engineer, what was his name?
Clayton Davis.
No.
No. Stephanie's Julie Vela, what's up?
Good morning, Clayton. How you doing, buddy?
Julie, I am sorry, but my lawnmower broke yesterday.
Julie,
I'm the white
what's
trash
up?
guy on the corner with high grass, you know. So,
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't care.
Man.
So,
Well, I got a lawnmower that'll loan you.
I should have. I'm gonna work on my other one today, see if I can get it going. If not, Walmart got one too. I just might as well just need to buy one, you know. So
Well, okay. I hear you.
that way I can get her done. So what's going on this morning, y'all? It's early show.
That's right. It's early.
It's Thursday.
Okay, Julianne, how come you hadn't snuck out here lately? We've been missing you.
Baseball. Let's see.
You don't have to bring nothing. Just come out here, open the door, and wave, and then run off.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Do. Gosh, she's good at that.
Is it?
She catches you when you just can't do nothing. You know, you're like right in the middle of a conversation,
Right?
And waves. Hey, I got you.
Oh, it's okay. I was trying to figure out what's playing.
A song. Jaslyn, how you doing this morning, dear? Woo! Is everybody out there having fun yet? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, who else we got? Morning, Jaslyn.
I don't think we've got everybody woke up yet.
No, y'all need to wake up, go shake your buddies loose.
That's right. My Christmas lights are still on the porch.
But that's why
Okay.
that's why it's cool, man. I'm good with that.
Hey, Jaslyn, if your Christmas
That was Julie.
lights, or Julie, I'm sorry. Julie, if your Christmas lights are still on your porch, okay, here's the deal.
Leave them. It's too late.
Are you turning them on every once in a while? That's the deal.
Might as well.
If they're
They're
on
there.
If they're on, big deal.
It's decoration.
Turn
It's
them
nice.
on. Yeah.
I think it brings a little color to our area. Besides, our
That's
neighbor
right.
got that big blue black light thing that examines you, retina scans you when you walk up on his property.
Yeah.
Whatever that thing is. He's got a big old blue light.
Yeah.
It's like shines across his whole property, you know?
Right. So turn on the Christmas lights every once in a while. Fake somebody out. They'll be going, I haven't got my shopping.
I guarantee you'll get one person to check the calendar.
That's
What
right.
the hell is today?
What is today? Yeah. Exactly. Good morning, Sharon. How are you doing this morning?
Morning, Sharon. CJ, you're kidding out. Oh, you having some kids or are you taking kids? Aaron Hamilton, good morning, sir.
I think kidding out is
I see a goat in
when
there.
the goats are
Yeah,
having babies.
Are your goats kidding?
Yeah.
So you got a funny goat?
So you gotta that's good, Jim.
You got a goat that tells jokes? It's a yoking goat. That's a yoking goat.
Hey, have you ever bought in those noodles? Some no yoking?
Those things are no yoke.
They're no yolk.
They're
man.
no
Those
yolk, brother.
Those are no yolk noodles, man. Those are noodles and no yolk. Oh my gosh.
Y'all comment. Let's see here. Man, it's a great new song by Josh Ward. It's called The Devil Don't Scare Me Anymore. Basically saying that he lost the one he loved the most and he ain't scared of nothing anymore because it's all downhill from there.
That's right.
You know, he done lost it all, so.
You know, there's another reason not to be scared too.
Having faith?
That's right.
That's right, yeah.
That's right.
Here we go. 20 seconds. That was Josh Ward's new one. The Devil Don't Scare Me Anymore.
That's right.
That's pretty country sound. It ought to be The Devil Don't Scare Me No How.
That's right. No how.
So, no how. Hey, man, today is opening day if you're a baseball fan.
Opening day for
Baseball.
baseball.
Major League Baseball opening day.
Uh-huh.
And the craziest thing about a lot of this stuff is the foods that they offer at these stadiums. You ever seen any of that stuff?
Oh,
You get like an
dude.
18-foot hot dog that's shared between 7 people,
Yeah.
plus all the germs that are included with it.
Yeah.
You know, and the
Man.
gnats and the mosquitoes,
Man.
all the good stuff that comes at a ballpark. Well, it is opening day, and almost every single team, they're always trying to boost ticket sales. and they all usually offer like a ridiculous food option. So here you go. Here's a handful of them. How about this one? Remember what I said a while ago? And I was just putting a random number out there. 18-inch hot dog. Yeah, right here. 18-inch hot dogs at Arizona Diamondback games. Because apparently you need that extra 6 inches. So then they're selling 3 different kinds. One topped in a Reuben mac and cheese.
A Reuben mac and cheese hot dog?
A bratwurst.
Oh, my gosh.
A bratwurst version topped with fried mac and cheese.
And
a breakfast version.
Wait. Back up. Fried mac and cheese on a bratwurst hot dog?
Yeah. Dude, this one right here is it. This one. A breakfast version topped with hash browns, bacon, fried eggs, cheese, and gravy.
What?
You might as well just pump that right into your heart.
That's right.
Because that's where it's going.
But that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Because you only eat like one every once in a while.
Yeah, exactly. How about this one? The donut burger at a Phillies game. It's a bacon cheeseburger with cherry pepper jam, and the bun is 2 glazed donuts. The Fritos Pie corn dog at Astros. If you're an Astro fan, you're probably familiar with this. It's a foot-long hot dog covered up in crushed Fritos with queso and chili.
I wonder if they deliver.
Yeah. We just make that. Man, I wish I had a Frito Pie corn dog thing. Yeah, so, how about this one? The Pittsburgh cone. It's a kielbasa, pierogi, Swiss cheese, sauerkraut, and Russian dressing stuffed inside of a waffle cone.
Oh, my God.
All right. Avocado bites. They're at Yankee Stadium. Deep fried slices of avocado with a spicy dipping sauce.
What?
Number 5. This one right here has got to be the Elvis special, a peanut butter and bacon sandwich. It comes with a jelly glazed bacon on toasted sourdough. So candied bacon. Number 4, twisted topped pretzels. You get 3 pretzel twists topped with pepperoni and cheese, or buffalo chicken, or bacon and cheese. They also, the St. Louis version of it, they also have a 16-inch long pizza this year called the Mega Slice.
Whoa, dude.
Number 3, the Coney Dog egg roll. It's basically a chili dog without the bun stuffed inside of an egg roll.
Yum.
Mm-hmm. About number 2, the Dinger Dog, Atlanta Braves. It's a foot-long pig in a blanket stuffed with cheese. They also have a chicken and waffle boat that comes with a long, hollowed-out waffle bun. I like chicken and waffles.
I do, too.
Something about fried chicken and, like, maple syrup is just on point.
Yeah.
Here you go. For all you Rangers fans out there, this one's the new one, the Foul Pole. It is a 2-pound chicken tender that comes with ranch and honey mustard. The Rangers also have a bacon-wrapped hot wings this year and will offer a chicken and waffle dish served in a waffle cone.
Hold up.
Yeah.
I want to see the chicken that tender come off of.
I'm surprised they're able to get that chicken nailed down. You know, bring it, boy.
They got somebody hunting these chickens or what?
You better bring something with that chicken because you ain't walking up to.
You better take your 270.
You will not walk up to a 2-pound chicken.
Well, that's a 2-pound tender.
Yeah.
Off of a chicken.
You will not walk up to a chicken that's got a 2-pound tender anywhere in his body with your hands.
No.
You better come prepared, Rambo style. You know, you gotta walk up like Crocodile Dundee with that knife. You know, that ain't happening. Y'all, it's Jeff and Landy coming to you at 7:34. Come to you live from Paradise Solution Studios. We'll be right back.
You said that all I could think about was a giant chicken. I was like, man, they've been genetically breeding them chickens with ostriches.
They must be sewing it together.
Man, a 2-pound chicken tender.
2-pound chicken tender.
One tender that weighs 2 pounds.
That's got to be 2 breasts.
Man, I don't know what it is. Man, it's all dadgum show big chicken.
I mean, what makes a tender? I guess where they usually cut the tender off of a breast, don't they?
I thought they did. Mark Pittman. Good morning, Mark. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Marketing Mark? Yeah, we did. We always get started early on a Thursday, man.
Thursday and Mondays, Mark. We fired up early.
Want to get you guys. These are the days that matter. We want to get you guys rolling on a thirsty Thursday.
That's right. Thursday because we're getting closer to Friday by the minute.
By the minute, every single day, time, hour, whatever.
That's right. Second, however you want to measure it, we're getting closer to Friday.
Yeah.
And Mondays is because we got a fabulous week ahead of us. No matter what it is, it's going to be a fabulous week.
Yeah.
That's right. Got to get out there and get you some.
Let's see.
Stephanie Lynn, how you doing this morning?
That's my sister-in-law.
That's your sister-in-law?
That Barrett Lee's better half.
Hey, how you doing today? CJ, send us some pictures of them little bitty goats.
Get them go. I know Mark or Bill Hancock over there always having goats. He always birthing goats.
Yeah.
Every time I turn around, I feel like
Jasmine's on her way to work. Woo! Have a fun day today, Jasmine.
Jasmine, enjoy it. Lola Murchison, good morning.
Miss Lola on?
She is.
How you doing this morning, Lola? Is that Yogi Bear she's got on there?
Julie?
No, Lola.
Oh, yeah,
that
she's hanging
like
out.
Yogi Bear.
Did you go to Jelly? Where'd you see Yogi at?
Man. Hey, boo-boo.
Hey, boo-boo. That's another picnic basket. You got a foot. You have a bacon wrapped foot long in there.
That's right.
Dude, man, that food, man, that's crazy. I do want to try the hamburger with the donuts.
No,
Let's see the one I saw.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
I do want to try it.
If we're gonna try hamburgers, we're going back to that hamburger.
I'm waiting for Mark Pittman to show up with bacon, jam, and biscuits. Talks a big game, but I ain't seen no bacon, jam, and biscuits up here. Mark.
But you know that hamburger joint we went to,
dude, that was good.
Where you can actually build your own hamburger. Oh my gosh,
it was dang good, and it was a diner setup.
Yeah,
that's what Ballinger needs.
Man, that diner setup.
You know, I heard that rumor. We heard the rumor about that, and this is great. I'm glad that people have money and can do their own thing. But whoever bought Crown Burger, it's free enterprise. Do your thing.
Right.
It's your money.
Right.
But the fact that I think who bought Crown Burger, they're going to open like a tamale and taco shop. That's cool and all, but we got like 27 of them. I just wish maybe we would stick to something different.
Right.
But hey, that's their money. That's their prerogative.
That's right.
You know, so and I guarantee you, I'll try it. You know,
we got to try it.
They're gonna get eaten.
That's
I'm
right.
just saying. You know, I mean, it's I don't know when. I just hope. Okay, go back to this step. I hope when Gonzalez says if it ever sells or reopens, or it ever changes hands, that hopefully they'll put like a diner in, because that's what we need with that place like Tom's. We need Ballinger.
Man, if anybody's out there and listening, if you ever get an opportunity, go to Fort Worth. Can't remember the exit number. Dadgum.
It's in Arlington. It's right as you get into Arlington.
360 exit. Dadgummit, I can't remember the exit number, but it's called Tom's Burgers.
Good stuff. It's Tom. I think it's just Tom's,
or maybe just. Tom's.
It's like they serve breakfast all day. It's a diner setup, like kind of like it's the way Texas Grill used to be.
No, Christy. Answer is no.
I don't know, Christy. That's just the rumor I heard.
Mark's threatening us with
a good time.
Yeah.
You threatened me with a good time.
Mark Pittman's threatening us tomorrow with some kind of something. Ain't no telling what.
Christy, that's just the rumor, so I don't want to. You can't take that to heart. I'm just saying.
You know, if we was going to open up a real, genuine burger shop, we ought to ask Tom's if we could borrow their menu. I mean,
I just want a picture of their menu and just use that.
We're far enough away.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Because that burger I had, that queso.
Dude, that
queso bacon burger.
That was on point.
Oh, my gosh.
That was Randall King's new one, Taking Me a Heartbreak.
Man.
There you go.
You what? The new songs coming out, they are so much like what we live each and every day out
They
here,
do. Well, it's what country music used to be.
You know, and each one of them tells a story.
Yep.
And each one of them pretty much tells a story of something we've lived through.
They have, and that's
what you're
what
old enough to have experienced.
Yeah.
Some of what they're singing about. That song's going to reach out there to you.
It'll reach out. It'll grab you right up.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man.
These guys are figuring it out.
They are, and that's what country music has been about, you know, and
or what it was supposed to have been about.
Right, and now it's a money grab, but you know, in Nashville. But hey, that's like we always say, that's your money, that's your prerogative. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. I ain't gonna be part of it, but go ahead. Yeah. You know, I mean,
but if you're bringing it like those artists that we listened to this last weekend and what we just played on the radio, you know, that's something that actually relates to each and every one of us.
Yeah.
Because we've all been through heartbreaks.
Oh yeah. Are you been through so much that you're done with it all?
Yeah.
No matter what it might be.
Yeah, and you feel like I don't want to do it anymore.
I mean,
I'm done.
country music it can be about the fun times, but it's about drinking, fighting, riding trains and pickup trucks, and losing the one you loved and can't find your dog and she done took it all.
Well,
and,
it's about real things that really happen.
It really is, you know.
And they put a funny twist on it sometimes, and sometimes they put a real serious twist on it. That one gal sings that song, dadgum, it'll nearly bring a tear to your eye. I can't, the one I lost.
Yeah.
Man, I'm like, ooh.
It tells you that, some of those songs with it and just take you to a whole nother level.
It does.
And that's the beauty of music. And we talked about it yesterday when Miss Wilson was in here. Music's one of those genres that can take you up and down and left and right in a heartbeat.
The floor with you, or whatever.
A great album will run you through the gambit of feelings.
Emotions.
And that's the thing about the way the world's gone right now with the way albums are produced and put out, and there's no more CDs. You used to pop a CD in,
right,
and drive somewhere and listen to all 12 songs.
I like CDs.
And run the gambit of all 12 songs,
right,
no matter what they might be.
Right.
You only may like 4 of them off that album, but you listen to all of them. Nowadays, if you don't want to hear one of the 5th cut on that album, you ain't gotta listen to it. Remember, you go even further. Remember with tapes and 8 tracks, you had to listen.
There wasn't hardly any you could fast forward, but you didn't know when to stop.
Yes, that's what it was. I missed it. Back it up. Oh, is that when it starts? Is that no? Forward a little more.
And 8 tracks were cool because you only had fast forward.
Right.
You didn't have no back.
So if you missed it,
you missed it. You missed it.
You missed it.
That's right.
But nowadays with Spotify, you can go get whatever song you want.
Right.
That's what I like. I do like going, and when I get the albums from these guys, they're full-length albums, I like playing them all.
Right.
I think that way you get an entire feeling of what they were trying to do on that album.
Right.
They're building something. And if you're building a house, Landy, and you look at the front door, which looks great, and then you look at the windows, which look great because, man, that's awesome.
And open the door and ain't nothing in there?
Right. How do you know it? Ain't
no sheetrock, nothing but 2 before.
Well, you don't just walk.
Did y'all quit a little early?
Yeah. You don't just walk away from it because it's not complete.
Right.
You got to see the whole picture for it to be complete.
Right.
That's what an album is.
Right.
So anyway, there you go. But that was Randall King. I mean, these Texas country artists right now, they're bringing it old school. It's good stuff. I've got one coming up here actually. Cody Wayne was in the studio. You remember Cody Wayne?
Yeah.
The 2 Jeffs? They were here. He's got a new one coming out he's got a new one that's out called Small Town.
Right.
And it's kind of burning up the charts right now too. So we'll let you guys check it out. You listen to Jeff Landy coming to you live from Fahrenheit Solution Studios here at KRU. And it's early.
Yeah, buddy.
7:44.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
You better get to school. 10 minutes out from work. Better make it happen. If you're on time, you're late. So
that's right.
We'll be right back.
If you're on time, you're late. Really, that's true. Because if you're not early and you don't get to work, and I mean, I know a lot of guys. It used to burn me up.
Jason Young said Red Bull and Relics. Yes, Jason.
There you go.
Remember Jason?
Yeah.
Well, you weren't here for Jason, were you?
No, I wasn't here for Jason, but I remember.
See, Jason, you're an example of what I'm talking about, dude. I listened to your entire album when you dropped it with me, and it needs to be heard like as an entire album.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. Singles are great. You get a feel for it. But, man, listen to the entire album, like, in my mind, puts you in the mindset of that artist, what they were trying to achieve.
Right.
Exactly. Like I said, you can build a house, and the outside looks great, but unless you walk inside and look around, do you really get the full effect of the house?
Right.
No, you don't. You got to go inside and look at it. Go look at the bathroom.
Yeah, go look at the bathroom.
See how they misaligned the tile. No,
yeah.
Looks great, Bob, but I'm gonna stub my toe every morning trying to walk over that tile. What's up, Earl? Good morning.
What about the edge of that one piece of tile right there?
That's it. You got this.
Think that? Yeah. Think we can grind that off. Morning, Stan. It's my cousin, John Young. Jason Young said it's my cousin, John Young.
Oh, sorry, brother. Got the name wrong. But, yeah, your cousin.
Yeah.
Man, too many J's, dude. Yeah. But, yeah, dude.
Yeah, Jeff.
I know, my bad. I really love his music. I do, though. I do.
No matter what his name is.
Yeah, no matter who he is.
Yeah, one of them young brothers.
My bad,
my
man.
gosh.
Don't tell him I said that.
Yeah.
Or tell him I ain't scared.
That's right. Tell him, oops, we bad.
It happens.
Yeah, tell him if he wants to take this up, he can just come right on out here and play us another song.
Yeah, if he don't like it, come out here and bring his guitar and let's talk about it. No, man. At least I got I recognized the song. It's all right. I called him by his name when he was here, so that was
You
good.
did?
Oh yeah, I mean I
Who
knew
was that?
I got it wrong.
Who was that one person that we
Depends.
you and I both, we're terrible with names.
Oh, I'm bad with names.
I don't know. I don't understand that quite, but I'm just terrible with names.
I am.
But it's not because we don't try.
Sheena Watkins, good morning. Earl, morning, fellas.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Earl, how you doing this
Jeff
morning?
Schwetner,
Stan,
good morning.
You doing all right? You got them headed in the right direction, Stan?
They ain't headed nowhere yet.
Stan's out there directing
Yeah.
traffic. You know, we need a traffic director at these intersections.
Yeah.
You know, one of them traffic directors, like a long time ago, used to stand in the middle of the intersection and dance around and yeah. That's right.
White gloves and stuff.
Yeah, white gloves. Yeah. And a whistle.
And a whistle.
Yeah.
And
white
damn
gloves
right. And a whistle.
That's right. Woo, dog, you could have fun doing that.
Let's see. Yeah, it's a good song too. This is Cody Wayne.
That way you could sit at the intersection. Somebody comes through texting, you could sure enough bust them.
Well, Jason, you requested it, so I'm going to go ahead and play it, man. And when we finish up the 7 o'clock hour, we're going to end on Rubble and Relics.
Woo, doggy. Rebel.
I said, no, it's Rubble.
Is it Rubble?
I didn't want to correct
Oh,
cousin.
you didn't want to correct Jason,
Yeah.
being that you think he sang it anyway?
Yeah. Jason may have sang Rebel and Relics, but his cousin John sang
His jughead, yeah.
his cousin John sang Rubble and Relics.
Rubble and Red. Oh, my gosh.
That's bad.
Hey, Melissa, how you doing this morning? Sitting on 13th doing radar. All right.
Public announcement: Chief Marish is taking radar on 13th. So
Yeah.
go another route.
Yeah.
If you
Y'all behave yourself.
if you plan on speeding through town, do not go. Don't you live on 13th? You sitting outside in the lawn chair?
Yeah. He's sitting outside in the lawn chair.
He got his chones on, his boxers out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, and somebody else is
Slow
pulling
down!
somebody else is pulling people over.
He's got him on the mic
Yeah,
coming to you.
yeah.
That's-
Coming at you, blue Chevrolet pickup, extended cab, license number ZR4-2173. He was doing 42 when he
Zeta
crossed the
Zeta
bridge.
Delta 129 coming at you.
Coming at you. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, Stan, you could sit there in a lawn chair in front of my place with a radar gun and have yourself a big time.
Yeah, Paul Overstreet's good stuff, man. I love Paul Overstreet. You saying that my playlist in that hour plays Paul Overstreet at the same time?
What's that?
Is that why I can't get him to play during the day? I might have to fix that. Yeah, Jason, that spell check gets you every time.
Tell you what, spell check. Whew, it's rough. It's rough. It's rough.
Yeah, because I tell you, man, I can always say my phone seems to think I use the word duck a lot more than I really
That's
do.
right. Duck?
Duck.
Really?
Yeah. It always corrects a word that I try to put in there, and it's always corrected the duck.
Yeah. That's probably a good thing.
It really is. It makes me reconsider it. I'll wake up with some Back in Black. It is Monday. Ooh, it's not Monday.
Jeff, I love you, man, but today is Thursday, bro. Man, I feel like it's Monday. We talked about
That's
this
why.
earlier.
It's your fault.
It's my fault.
It's absolutely.
Why are you blaming it on me?
Because you said it was Monday.
I said it feels like Monday,
Might as well
but
be
that
Monday.
was almost an hour ago.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that just sticks.
Yeah, that or it's a delayed reaction.
It's a delayed reaction. Man, welcome back to it, y'all. It is 7:50 on a Thursday.
It is Thursday.
It is Thursday in Niagara. Beautiful day coming up today. 80 degrees for a high. But have some cloudy skies, so it's not going to be – that should break up, though, in the afternoon. So, I mean, it's going to be a good day.
It is.
You know,
It's
any
gonna be
day
a
you wake
beautiful
up,
day.
it's going to be a good day.
It's a beautiful day.
Man, we talked yesterday about, Jussie Smollett and all this. And in this world we live in now where things have got to be politically correct.
Yeah.
We can't be politically incorrect anymore.
Right.
I get it. I get it to a degree. But there's also a point where you're just like, dude, quit being so. Put your big boy britches on and take a little criticism.
Well,
or take a joke.
Or take responsibility for your own actions.
Right.
If you get out there and act like you're stupid, then if somebody calls you up on the phone and says, "Hey, dude, yo, bro, I think you're acting stupid."
Right.
Don't get all hurt about it. Just go ahead and say, "Yeah, man, I don't know what I was thinking. I was doing something ignorant."
Hey, I got a guy's name wrong on Facebook. You thought,
Yeah.
I was talking about his cousin, and I was talking about him.
Right.
So yeah, and I admitted as my bad. Hey. Yeah. I broke that beautiful thing yesterday and paid for it.
That's right. That's right.
Or Sunday or Monday or Tuesday, whatever day of the week it was.
Whatever day of the week.
I don't know. We're so gone.
Exactly.
But speaking of stupid and politically correctness, I mean, politically correctness is one of those things that's just going to ruin the world. Apparently, there's a new word out there that is offending people. Listen, if I do apologize. I know we have a lot of God-fearing listeners out there, so I do apologize for this, and I hope I do not set anybody off by saying this. If you're sensitive to politically correct items, please either turn us down for like 10 seconds or just cover your ears, because here's the word: cyclist. Researchers in Australia.
Why you want to talk like that ugly this morning?
You can't say that on the radio.
Cyclist. Man.
Researchers in Australia found that the term cyclist can dehumanize someone on a bicycle. And drivers who use it can be even more dangerous around cyclists because they don't think of them as human, because they're calling them cyclists.
I want to know who wrote that.
Some researchers in Australia.
Hey, dude.
What do we say instead, Landy?
I say, mate, you might all get your head out of you, but so you can think about what you're doing.
So
really?
you can see.
I mean, when you're driving a car, you don't look at a person on a bicycle. That's like the person I'll be watching, because generally speaking, most bicycles don't have turn signals.
All I'm saying, dude, is
if he throws his arm up and it kind of looks like he's throwing it out to the left, more than likely he's going to turn
just
left.
Because I got a name for somebody doesn't mean I don't value them as a human.
Right.
That's a cyclist.
Oh well, I really feel like that the term truck driver is not gender specific, so I don't think we can use the word truck driver.
I'm tired of being called motorists.
Yeah, I am too.
Ain't nothing to do with the motor inside that car.
Right. I'm tired of being called a scooter rider.
Yeah. I would be too, though.
Yeah. But that's, because I ride a scooter.
Right.
And it don't matter how big it don't matter how big that scooter is, it's still a scooter.
Yeah, get your scoot on.
How about a motorcyclist?
You shut your mouth.
Don't you be talking
I just told you this story and you're sitting there offending at God and everybody.
Motorcycle.
Jesus Christ loves Harleys.
That's right.
You can't.
That's right.
You can't, man.
That's right.
You can't do it.
That's right.
I don't understand this with cyclists. So we're going. I guess
they're going to leave that one alone.
Let's call them people on bikes, and then we'll give them a safety pin. So when they feel nervous, they can get in the corner and they can just, rub it and snap it in, snap it out, snap it in, snap it out.
I tell you what, we had a Facebook listener throw a big word out there, and we might have to hold her down, wash her mouth out with soap. She called a pedestrian.
A pedestrian. Well, if you do that, you dehumanize them. They're people walking.
That's right.
See, dude, we're dumbing down people.
Yeah.
By taking away these 5-cent words, whatever. Now it's people walking.
Man, here we go. We have another person says being called a cop is hurtful. Man,
now just stick there and do your radar. That's what. Mind your business, Chief. All right, y'all. It's 7:54. We're gonna come back in the 8 o'clock hour after some TSN morning news break. And we will see you then. Listen to Jeff and Landy. We'll talk to you soon.
Morning, y'all.
Cyclist. Stupid.
Craziest thing. Good morning, Martha. How are you?
We keep finding crap for people to get offended by. It's ridiculous. Cardboard cutout holding a hairdryer.
I saw that earlier, man.
That's funny.
That was great.
Pedestrian. Oh. Kevin Bruton, good morning. Being called a cop is hurtful.
Oh, okay. Here you go, Jeff. Between 4:45 and 5:45 every morning, the playlist plays a few old Paul Overstreet songs.
Yeah, let me look right here.
Need more of that.
I'm I'm gonna check your math, buddy. I'm gonna check your work.
Mark, he's gonna thoroughlize you.
I'm going through the history, Mark.
He's gonna thoroughlize you.
Let's see. 445. That'll be every day. This was yesterday.
Uh-huh.
No, I actually don't mind it. I just don't want it to do that.
Jason,
I hate being predictable.
Now I want you to listen to this. Jason Young has advertised us to the fact that some have a clinical diagnosis of cranial lactosis.
You know what that is?
Yeah, their brain can't think. They dumbass brain.
Got the head up the ass.
I'm offended by offended people. Go, Christy.
I'm offended by offended people.
Christy's got it going on this
Makes
morning.
me so angry that you're so angry.
Yeah. I get so mad at them folks that get so mad.
There you go, Jason. I'm playing John's Rubble and Relics, buddy. See? All albums were good. I can turn it on. I got me photos in my memories almost every day. Yeah, this is a great song. This throws you back. Turning us into rubble and relics. The proper field selling now the sellers do. With his black and red and charts and laws and prophets. Out with the old and then with the new. Make way for the chosen, say but will it go to? Found in the spring of '89, the record shop went under when the chains closed you right. Nobody wept when they met with their end, but a few of us remember just how cool it had been. I miss the days when we'd sneak out the show, singing songs of teenage fury just to piss off our folks. Now I look at the world and all that I see, all the cold eyes of the future inside a machine. Turning us into rubble and relics. Papa do selling out the service too. We're just black and red and charts and laws and prophets. Out with the old and then with the new. Make way for the chosen, say but where it go to? Where it go Turning us into rubble and relics. We pop what they were selling, now they're selling us too. We're just black and red in the charts and lots and profits. Out with the old and then with the new. Make way for the shows and say we're ready to go to. There you go, guys. That was Rubble and Relics, man. So that's it's cool because of what's in that song. He's talking about the old record store that got shut down because of the big chain stores, and then he's talking about all we do is look down at the little device in our hands, and all that good stuff, and that's how we live our lives. Good song, man. It means a lot, What's up, Ray? Ray Reyes. Brandon Davis. Good morning, buddy. And he would have to change it or cut it. Instead of abiding by the rules and dress code, they called the news station to file a complaint and make a story out of it. I just don't understand people, dude. Yeah, Sharon. I mean, that's absolutely
really and truly. If there is a dress code, and you sign that piece of paper that says you're going to go to work for that person, that means you are going to abide by all the rules at that employment facility.
You work for me.
You work for me. If you don't want to abide by the rules, don't come to work, and we can all be friends.
That goes all the way back to that.
We can still be friends if you don't want to abide by the rules.
It goes back to all that back to the when the NFL players were kneeling, and some of the owners, including Jerry Jones, said, "You will not kneel on my team during the national anthem."
That's right.
That's his rule. They are not a publicly traded company.
Does anybody drop a knee in Jerry Jones' team?
They don't.
No.
That's his rule.
Right.
And if you work for him,
if you drop your knee, you better be digging out your closet. You to gather your stuff up to go home.
Exactly. And it's like that with any job. It's like that with any damn job.
That's right.
If I require you to wear a camo shirt every day to work, you better wear a camo damn shirt every day to work.
Don't be coming to work in no black and white
a polo
shirt.
No. I don't want you to look nice. I want you to wear a camo shirt.
A camo shirt. It didn't say what kind of camo shirt.
And you can wear cargo shorts or jeans, but either way.
That's right. Cargo shorts or jeans. You can wear flip-flops or tennis shoes. It don't matter. But don't come to work in boots and a dress shirt and a tie.
Well, here's the deal. Let's say you run a surf shop. Honestly, it's that simple. Let's say you run a surf shop.
Right.
Brother, I want you to come in wearing cut-off shirt and board shorts and flip-flops. I want you to look the part. Yeah. You walk in wearing jeans and boots and a button down.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to buy anything from you. You look like you're shopping.
Right.
It's like Cavenders. You walk into Cavenders.
Right.
Every single one of them is wearing
boots,
good jeans, good boots,
nice
good
belts,
jackets. Everything Cavenders sells, they're wearing because they are selling Cavenders and themselves.
Right.
You know? So, yeah, it's a dress code.
Call it a dress code for a reason.
Where can I apply?
Like it, find a job elsewhere. That's exactly right, Earl.
That spelling mess up kind of works out though. Where can I apply?
Where can I apply?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I can't afford to pay you. You can be an intern though.
Yeah.
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 But Sharon, and that's the deal, Sharon. He must not have needed that job.
Ray, I was forced to shave for 17 plus years for a job, just the way it was. Hey, Ray, I'm down with that, man.
Right, dude. Ray worked out at the prison forever. Was that what you're talking about, Ray?
Yeah, but it don't matter. It don't matter what it is.
Yeah.
You have to conform to rules. They are rules in place for a reason.
Hey, speaking of rules in prisons, Ray, since you worked in one for so long, they're now passing a law that will allow there's some prisoners in Texas that are Native American who are refusing to cut their hair. And they're going to let them grow their hair out based on their cultural beliefs.
Oh, no.
But the reason they cut the hair, and Ray can probably attest to this, the reason why you have shorter hair in prison is so you can't hide shanks and shivs and
anything in your hair. Right.
But it's a safety thing. But now, because they said, hey, it's cultural, as soon as you say religion, or actually I take that back, because you can't even say religion anymore because it's bad, right? But as soon as you say cultural or it's what you, then that's people go, whoa, maybe we should let them grow their hair out. The first person with long hair that pulls a shiv out of his hair and stabs a guard in the neck, that prison needs to be sued or whatever. Or, it's ridiculous. Ruby Ledbetter, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
But that goes back to the rules. You're in prison. You gave up your basic rights when you decided to break the law.
Hello? Follow the rules.
Yeah. You're lucky I don't shave your head.
Yeah. Hey.
You're in prison. You have no rights.
That could be an option. Everybody in prison going to be hairless.
We either will or nothing at all.
That's right.
It's
no beard, no beards, no hair, no head hair.
And I get they're fighting now in prisons with the air conditioning thing, because there's several prisons that don't have air conditioners in Texas, and it gets hot as hell.
I'm sorry.
I don't know how I feel about it, but you're right though.
You're lucky you got walls and not a tent. In Arizona, they got tents.
Good enough for our soldiers.
That's right. They're good enough for our soldiers. What the hell's your problem?
I mean, there's plenty. I put plenty of air conditioners in tents, but there were fobs that I worked at in Iraq that had no ability to put an air conditioner in their tent for them.
Well,
I stayed in the tent. You know, me and 10 other guys stayed in the tent.
Right.
Now, granted, that tent was 47 degrees every night because we're AC guys. You know?
We're AC guys.
And we
We're the
made,
guys that know how to
we
run
made sure
AC.
that tent stayed cool. But that being said.
Right. Yeah. Bugs.
Yeah, see, there you go. I mean, yeah, and you're just, it's just stupid. But
that's okay, Ray, because, you know, if they take all the warnings off of everything, it'll cause natural selection.
Darwinism at its finest.
Darwinism at its finest. The dummies won't make it. You know, I'm sorry, but
that's what I was kind of saying about the fentanyl. I mean,
just saying.
People are like, oh, that fentanyl, they do drugs mixed with fentanyl, they're going to die. You want to die now or 10 years from now when you finally OD? You know? And don't get me started on that drug thing because I'm with you on the whole idea that
it's not a disease, it's a choice.
You choose to do that. You choose to ruin your life every single day.
There's no such thing. I feel like that there is absolutely no such thing as addiction. And until somebody can verifiably prove I'm addicted to coffee, okay? I don't have to have a cup of coffee every morning. I've gone many mornings without coffee. Wake up and I've got too many things to do to sit down and enjoy a cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I have coffee here because I can sit down and enjoy it. Most of the times after this, I don't have a cup of coffee till I get home and I can sit down and enjoy a cup of coffee.
And even then, you don't have to have it.
I don't have to have it. You know, you look at nicotine. Nicotine is one of the most addictive drugs out there because it literally affects your whole body.
Mm-hmm.
It affects your eyesight. It affects your stomach function. It affects your bladder. It affects your
circulation,
your
all that.
Nicotine affects your whole body. And yes, your body can get addicted to nicotine. Okay. Smoking cigarettes is something that you can get addicted to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Drugs is a high. It's a high, folks. Really? You know?
It's a choice.
It's your choice to
Morning, Michael.
Want to do that and want to do more of it.
Yeah, it is an absolute. It is.
So, you know, I'm sorry, but I'm thinking if they don't start putting their labels on things that are correct labels on things,
mm-hmm.
that I feel like that they're going to miss it, you know, and they're allowing people to use a crutch.
Wes McGillen, good morning. Good morning, Jacqueline. Laura Poscoville, how you doing?
My sweetie zone. Good morning, Jacqueline.
Yeah, you know, also, with that, I was going to say, I was thinking of something different, actually. But yeah, I mean, you choose, and that's it's a choice, man. You can, it's like breaking the law or anything else. It's a damn choice. You know, now, did you remember yesterday we were talking about that Jussie Smollett thing again? And did you hear that now the FBI isn't going to get involved?
Yeah, they're not going to let this thing go.
They're looking to see that if there were some improprieties or whatever happened whenever the investigation went down.
Right.
And matter of fact, we broke this yesterday. We said this yesterday before anybody else did. I've heard 4 commentators today say the same thing we did. Put a white man in his place.
And so
put a liberal white man in his place.
Put a Jew in his place.
Yeah, it doesn't make her. It ain't got to be a conservative. Put a liberal.
Yeah.
Put a Nancy Pelosi loving, flag waving, Chuck Schumer loving liberal in his place, and it's still he will get burned at the stake.
Right.
And he was talking about the elitists that the wealthy and the celebrities are elitists in this country.
Right.
And that's why they get away with what they do. He said, he goes, do you really think that the moms and dads who bought their children's way into college are going to get away with it? No, they're not, because majority of them are rich white people.
That's right.
They will get burned. They deserve to get burned, but they will get burned.
That's right. Here's another deal. Republican Adam Schiff, the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, isn't ready to move on from his investigation of the Russian meddling in 2016 election. Okay? Adam, why are you not doing your job? Aren't you up there to represent us?
How much more money we got to spend on this crap?
Exactly. How much more money do we have to spend on this to make you happy, buddy? Call me on the phone. My phone number is 325-262-7287. Call me on the phone, Mr. Schiff, and explain to me why you're not backing down, okay? If you really got it going on, and I'm sure there's somebody listening to us somewhere,
That's
you
right.
know, when I say Adam Schiff, all the little clicks in the go, whoo, somebody said Adam Schiff's name.
CIA goes, we have Adam Schiff reporting in.
Yes,
Ballinger, Texas. Adam Schiff.
Ballinger saying Adam Schiff on the radio. Yeah, okay, Mr. Schiff, call me on the phone and explain to me why you don't think.
I mean, are you out there listening? Aren't tired of this crap?
Don't you have something else to do? Didn't they put you up there for a reason? Is this the reason they put you up there?
As a supporter or not of Trump, you got to be tired of this crap.
Man, and besides that, how much more money are you going to waste that I spend, that I pay in? I'm tired of paying you. I'm cutting your pay off. What do you think about that?
Well, they just have an insane amount of money.
Well, they think they can spend their money on whatever they want to, and without us.
It's not their money.
It's not their money.
Exactly.
They're all frugal with my money. Let's start. Okay, from now on, you're not going to get paid. You're going to do everything that you're going to do free gratis.
Right.
What you think about that, Leroy?
Yeah, that's how it's going to go down.
Yeah, that's how it's going to go down. How you feel about that? You know, because I'm tired of paying him. Doing something redundant.
Just tired of it, man. They ain't found nothing.
I'm tired of the BS, man. When are they going to get down? When are these politicians in Washington, and besides that, not necessarily in Washington, I'm talking about in every state.
Yeah.
When are they going to take our interest at heart? What about taxes? We were talking about that this morning.
Dude.
The taxing system is getting plumb out of hand. Okay? It's not fair. Everybody's not being taxed fairly.
Right.
Okay. It's basically taxed on what you can pay. You know, how much money you got. Oh, well, you got money, you can pay higher taxes.
Yeah, you
don't have money, but you're trapped in a house payment, so you can pay higher taxes.
Right.
Or we can just take advantage of you so you can pay higher taxes. And what about the schools?
Or we think maybe your house looks better than it did because you mowed the grass, so we're going to bump your taxes up $1,000.
Right. Or what about these schools? We talk about taxes that we pay to the school systems.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about the taxes that they get from the oil oil wells that are in this county that they get taxes from?
I don't know the breakdown of it. Yeah,
well,
it's the breakdown of it.
They're getting money for that.
Yeah.
You know, and what about our kids in school? You know, they need band uniforms, and the school's sitting on 10 million or whatever, however much millions of dollars they've got out there, when they can afford to put carpet in the school, and somebody in the school that says, oh, well, I don't like that color carpet. We want a different color carpet.
They get it ripped
so they rip out however much thousands of dollars of carpet and putting in new carpet. Really?
Yeah.
That's wasteful spending, and somebody needs to be slapped for that. Mm-hmm. You know, and if you want to come over here and slap me on the radio, bring it on.
Yeah.
But you better have a good reason.
Well, we talked about the taxes because, man, they're ridiculous in this town, and that's the problem we have. If we're trying with the town, we're trying to be positive, we're trying to build it up.
We are,
but you can't keep taxing the hell out of people.
That's
for
right.
What?
You can't keep taxing
for
us
what?
Because we want 5 or 6 people on the payroll. I'm done with
Explain to me, because I watched it happen. Explain to me how a tax assessor drives down my driveway out here at KRUN, doesn't even come all the way up. Looks, turns around, and drives away, and my taxes go up $500. How does that happen?
Because they can.
You didn't even look at anything.
Because they can.
Yeah. It's absolutely, I mean, I'm just really asking. Explain it to me. Anybody. I don't see, is it natural ascension of taxes? I don't know. Maybe I don't fully understand. But why? Why? You didn't walk in this door. You didn't even walk to the back. I may have removed something that will drain the value. That little building right there is a value drainer. It's falling apart. Needs to be removed probably. So how does that justify more money?
Oh.
Matter of fact, it's worse. It needs my roof sucks. It needs to be replaced. You didn't see that though. That devalues a property. You know, so come on now.
Roofs are like tires. Just because you got a new roof on your house, you don't put new tires on your car when they wear out.
Yeah.
Doesn't increase the value of your car.
Right.
A new roof?
Well, I was just saying, here's an example.
Really?
You know.
Or if the air conditioner on your house breaks and you put a new air conditioner on your house, that doesn't increase the value of your house.
I want to get with...
When your air conditioner breaks on your car and you get a new air conditioner on your car, does that increase the value of your car?
I want to get with a youth organization, and I want to paint a mural on my building.
Right.
But I'm scared. Because I'm going to spend X amount of dollars in materials and time to paint it, And then the tax assessor is going to drive by, see that I added a mural, and jack my taxes up by $1,000.
Why? First off, you're going to have to give me a reason why you jacked them up.
Yeah. And
it's coming, folks. There's a reckoning coming, and I don't understand. I don't understand why we the people has been taken out of everything when we the people are supporting everything.
Right.
We pay taxes out of our wages. We pay taxes on our house. We pay taxes on our cars. We pay license taxes. We pay taxes on everything that we own.
Everything you purchase.
Why? Why buy it? Why not just go steal it?
Like we pay sales tax, which goes back to y'all.
Right.
But in return, you pay taxes the other way.
Right.
It's almost like that. Remember the old mining
taxation
towns?
Without representation.
It's like the old mining towns.
Right.
We'll pay you, but we're going to pay you in our money. And then you go to the store and spend the money you made off of us, our little coins at the store, and we get that money back. So you don't really pay us.
Right.
It's like sales tax doesn't really, because
isn't that kind of like slavery?
Yeah, it is. But I mean,
it's how much money did you make and send it to us?
Yeah, how much?
We can use it. We can utilize your money better than you can.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
we don't care whether you're working for nothing.
Well, you know who gets burned in all this, and it's not the poor and it's not the rich. It's us. It's all of us in the middle.
It's everybody in the middle that's working their ass off for the man.
Then you get slapped. You get slapped with a $200 extra a month tax bill.
Right.
That out of the middle of nowhere. How the heck is that supposed to happen?
Yeah.
How are you supposed to maintain? That's what I don't get.
And what extra are you getting for $200 extra a month?
The right to live here? Well, at least now we got a city manager showing progress.
Right.
Hell, I'd have been really pissed a couple years ago when you had a city manager picking his nose and flicking his boogers and spending our money. At least now we got one where my taxes are, I can see a road being fixed,
right.
That actually cares.
Right.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine. I'm a new homeowner, so I couldn't imagine what it felt like when you had the city not giving a crap about you 2 years ago.
That's right.
Now, at least there's some progress.
Right.
And you feel a little better about life. But man, I could not. Back then, I'd have been more furious. Sitting there.
Well, it's
batting his own pockets and building his resume.
It's pretty bad when, people in a big city with bigger houses, nicer houses, more expensive houses than ours are paying half of what we pay in taxes. And they say, well, it's because there's more. No.
Yeah.
No. If the machine's too big, make the machine smaller. If the machine's too big to feed, make the machine smaller.
Do you need 18 horses when you can only use 50?
Right.
I mean, exactly. It's efficiency.
If the machine is too big, let's make it smaller.
See, but that's the soup that keep it simple, stupid mentality.
Yeah.
Why are we over engineering? Why are we when we can get it by and get it by in a great way?
That's right.
With this.
That's right.
That. So what y'all got to say? Anybody got anything to say about all that or anything different?
Sorry, I got on a rant.
No, you're all right, dude. Get on a rant.
I apologize.
And Don, you're 100% right, man. He's not backing down because he's too busy covering up. Because the minute he lets up is the minute he opens that door for people to start investigating him.
Right.
Right now, he's holding the chips in his hand.
Right. He thinks he is.
Thinks he is.
Yeah.
So right now he is. He thinks he's holding them. So he's not going to. He's. But as soon as he backs off of that, it opens his door. Look at Avanti or Avianati, whatever. They're involved in that whole scandal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're all off up in that money deal.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's paying them to stir it up.
Yep.
So that somebody else in the back room can do this over here while you're looking at that over there. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that terrible? Watch us. We're going to change this over here so we can.
They'll never know. They'll never know the difference.
They'll never notice we're jacking them out of some more money. I'm tired of it, folks. Let's start taking care of business.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to take care of business, go home.
That's what I'm saying.
Go home.
Yeah, I got home, but you can't stay here.
Yeah, you can go anywhere you want to, but you can't stay here.
All right, let's see. Here. Got me all sweaty.
Yeah, got me all worked up this morning. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Don't you never apologize.
That's right.
Speaking your mind. This is a free America.
No. This week, the Senate will consider a common sense.
No! Yes! That's awesome!
This is the Jeff and Landy Morning Show, coming at you Texas loud and small town proud from Fahrenheit Solution Studios at KRUM 1400 AM, where country begins.
All right, everybody, welcome back to it. It is 8:21 here in the Agplex. It got hot in here, man. Landy was throwing it down the gauntlet a while ago. Y'all missed it on it. Go check out our Facebook Live video, KRUM 1400 AM.
Sorry about that.
Don't you apologize for speaking your mind.
Well, it just gets under my skin when I feel like that there's people out there being taken advantage of.
Sure.
And when we, the people, are being taken advantage of by a tyrannous government, whether it be a small one or a large one, it's time to put a stop to it.
It is. It is. Well, it takes people like that to step up and say it and do it.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't ever need to apologize for speaking your mind on what you believe in. And then
like
if it's
I
wrong,
said,
somebody will correct you.
That's me.
And as a man, you'll accept it.
It's
though.
on me.
Yeah.
That's right.
So-
If you got a better solution to what I was talking about, bring it to me.
Right.
Let's have it.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing we forget in this country: it's okay to have an opinion.
It is.
I know that's shocking to hear, but
your opinion's not like mine, so I'm offended.
Yeah. I cannot believe you said that. I don't agree with you, so therefore you're wrong.
That's right. No, that's your bad.
I mean, it's your opinion that I'm wrong.
Right.
You're wrong in that opinion. No, it's a vicious cycle. Yeah. But I mean, no, honestly, that's a big shock. You can have differing opinions, and it is okay.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, we can all sit down and have a cold one.
Hug it out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Fist bump it. Do something productive with it. Have a conversation. That's what we always say.
Yeah.
Have a conversation.
At least look for a solution.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a solution in this.
But I will tell you, you come out guns blazing, upset, yelling.
Right.
I ain't got time for you.
Right. Exactly.
And I've said that to people. You're going to sit there and yell at me and talk to me like, first off, like I'm your employee and I'm a volunteer and we're hanging out together and you're just talking about something.
Yeah.
You're yelling at me. You need to back up.
Yeah.
Because you yelling.
You best get a grip because you're out of control.
Well,
and somebody finna put a check on you.
And I don't even justify that. I'm not the kind of person to justify the yelling. You want to look stupid in front of everybody, yelling at and trying to prove your point and pounding your fists on the table. Go right ahead.
That does look kind of funny.
You look ignorant when you're doing it. Right. And ain't nobody taking you serious.
Yeah.
Just because, and here's the thing that gets lost in translation too. Just because you can yell the loudest and stomp the hardest does not mean people are listening to you.
Right.
They
may be laughing at you.
Yeah, there's a good chance.
More than likely.
I've got a mechanism in my mind that as soon as you become ignorant and start yelling, I shut off. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
You are right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Next subject.
What's up? Exactly.
Next subject.
Done. But I don't know, man. But we have to maintain the ability to give the opinion, though. We can't back down off of it.
And we have to maintain the ability to look for a solution. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just because you feel like something's wrong, let's figure out how to find a solution for that.
Well, that's what we always say. I briefly touched on it earlier in the 7:00 hour. We're looking for volunteers to the Ethnic Festival because the biggest thing in Ballinger is, whoa, man, change. Wait, but we can't because we don't want to help. Don't come at me with a problem. Come at me with a problem and a solution.
Right.
It's the same thing with this.
Right.
You want to have an opinion on something. That's great. Now I have a solution behind it.
Right.
All right. How do we fix it?
Yeah. How are we going to fix this?
Crickets most of the time. not crickets as in, the chirping, not the actual crickets. They can't fix anything besides making a horny toad not hungry anymore.
Right.
But I mean, it's just, if you have a problem with it, fix it. Figure out a way. Come at me with or whoever.
A viable solution.
With a viable solution. That's right.
Exactly.
Don't throw money at it.
Yeah.
Unless
money a lot of times is not a viable solution.
No.
It's a difference. It's a difference of how do you look at something, how you perceive it to be. And you may not, you and I may not perceive the same things because we're looking at things differently. But what I do want to know is I want to know how you're looking at it because I want to understand what you're saying. And you want to try to understand what I'm saying so that not only I gain another perspective, you've actually shared two perspectives.
Is it not?
And now you've got twice as much information to glean from.
Is it not similar when you're sitting there and you're working on something and you can't figure it out?
Right.
And you walk away.
Yeah.
And you stop and think.
Right.
Or somebody else comes in.
Somebody else walks in and says, "Hey, Landy, man, why ain't you doing it this way?" And I'm like, "Shut up, man. Get out of here." And then you go, "Damn, I hate it when he was right."
Yeah, that's right.
I'm over here struggling like this. And
Yeah.
He comes up with something real easy. Let's do it this way.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah,
That
exactly.
sounds like fun.
So, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. It's the exact same thing. It's like, oh, okay, I'll go. Whatever, dude, leave me alone. And he leaves, and you're like,
That's a good idea.
oh, that worked. You know, sometimes you just need to
Send
take
him a text. Thanks, man.
Sometimes you need to step back, take and adjust your perspective on
Exactly.
it. That's the key to it. So, but long story short, we need volunteers at the Ethnic Festival.
Yeah,
fix your assessment and come on back.
that's right.
Hey, we had a Facebook viewer earlier say something about they read a story,
Mhm.
and it's the same thing about this. This goes along with what you're saying because it's the world we live in right now.
Right.
Who was offered a job,
Right.
and their hair wasn't right,
Okay.
and they said, "Listen, you can't have your hair that way at this job."
Right.
And that person said, "Fine." Went to the news, television news, filed a complaint on that restaurant. I don't know what happened with it all, but filed a complaint and tried to make a news story out of it.
Mhm.
That business is right to do that.
To have any rule in place that they feel like is necessary.
Exactly.
Because
So
that rule's in place because it's their place of business.
yeah,
If you want to work there, you have to abide by the rules.
who's taking liability in that building?
Yeah, they are.
The owner.
Yeah.
You sit there and something happens and you spill hot soda. If you're drinking hot soda, first off, you got to go.
Yeah.
But if you spill hot coffee on somebody,
Right.
and they sue the restaurant,
Right.
they're not suing you as an individual. They are suing the restaurant, and the restaurant's got insurance. The restaurant can pay it. However, now their restaurant's premiums are going to go up.
Right.
The owner is assuming all the responsibility. Therefore, you need to abide by the man's rules. If he doesn't want you to wear a mohawk, you don't need to wear a mohawk. You don't want to work there, don't work there.
That's right.
You don't want
You don't want to abide by the rules. Don't go play.
Go down to Adventureland Park where you can wear your mohawk and go run the tilt-a-whirl and go do that.
Go flip burgers where you wear a hairnet.
That's fine.
cool.
Well, whatever you want to do,
Yeah,
you
man.
know.
But don't be bucking the system of the boss, because the boss is ultimately the one that pays you at the end of the week for work he presumes that you did.
That's it too.
Yeah.
Depending if he's there or not, he's going to assume you're doing it and doing it to the best of your ability because he has to.
That's right.
He's got to trust that you are.
That's right. And that's why he hired you, because he felt like you had the integrity to step up to the job.
Well, that just reminded me, speaking of something I read, speaking of interviews,
Right.
because the guy should never sign a dotted line, first off. Anyway, speaking of interviews, there's a study that came out that shows that attractive people are almost 6 times more likely to get a job interview than someone who's just as qualified but maybe not as good looking. I don't know what this means. I've never had that problem.
That's kind of funny.
For the study,
You're so vain.
yeah, you probably think the
You
study's
probably
about
think
you.
This job is about you.
For the study, the researchers sent in applications to a bunch of different jobs,
Right.
and they included pictures.
Right.
Sometimes it was a good-looking person. Sometimes there's a less attractive person.
Right.
How upset, Landy, would you be if you found out that you were in the less attractive bunch?
Well, that'd be all right with me,
Well,
because it
okay.
ain't about it.
Well-
It ain't about me. It's about what I can do.
You're a normal thinking person, but what I'm getting at,
Yeah.
but how?
a lot of people would be very offended.
Could you
at that.
imagine though? Yeah,
Yeah.
if
Oh, I got the job because I'm cute.
or no, but could you imagine
I'm
though?
like, really?
Finally saying, "Hey, listen, Joe and Bob, we're gonna, Bob over here is 5'2", 375 pounds, and
Oh, Joe's cut like an athlete.
yeah, he cut out granite.
yeah.
He's Adonis, and he's like, listen, guys, we're gonna use your applications. Joe, we're gonna put you in this pile, and Bob, we're gonna put you in this pile. And Bob's like, does that say ugly? Sure doesn't. Sure doesn't. Because
And
How would you
just
feel?
because
That'd be horrible.
your qualifications are 5 times greater than
Right.
this other guy's qualifications, we're going to hire the other guy because he's cuter than you.
but they did find that attractive people received interviews at 1 out of every 6 jobs they applied for. The
Right.
less attractive people with the same qualifications,
Right.
1 out of 33.
But that doesn't apply to iron workers.
It doesn't. It did happen to me at Chippendales. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I'm thinking you just didn't look good in a bow tie.
That's what it was. Bow tie a little tight.
Yeah,
Bow tie a little tight around the neck.
Yeah, a little tight around the neck.
You think it's chafing? You think we can do to stop the chafing?
Baby powder.
If your neck's chafing. So there you go. The difference was worse for women than men.
I bet so.
Attractive men received 5 times more interviews than less attractive men, and attractive women received 8 times more interviews than less attractive women.
That's because they keep.
That's a paradox, though. Now, it's in today's world. That's a paradox because here's the problem. That's sexism.
Well,
or that's elitism, it's something. I don't know.
That's cutism.
It's an ism.
Cutism.
It's an ism.
It's an ism.
It's one of them isms that's going to ruin the world.
That's right.
But there you go. I don't know what to say about all that.
Just wake up in the morning and try to look a little cuter today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moral of the story is: do not send your photo in with
a job application.
Especially if you pug ugly.
Yeah.
And you know you are. All right.
Yeah,
Let's
if
quit.
you look like a bulldog, don't be sending bulldog pictures in there.
I know what I look like.
You need to send a Great Dane picture in there and just show up for the job.
I know what I look like.
You got the job.
That way it'll be pleasantly surprised.
That way when you walk up with your hiring papers and everything that you've already signed.
I can see it.
And they've already signed, and they go, Bob?
Yeah.
That's me. Well, where's Bob at? No, that's me.
Well,
hey, Bob, we're waiting on.
Well, that's great, Bob. But okay, so did you bring the dog? Because we really wanted to see the dog.
Yeah.
Because I'm waiting to see a dog that can weld underwater.
Yeah, exactly.
According to this, he can.
That's right.
Yeah. So here you go.
That's funny.
Don't send in your photo. Know who you are.
But that's really a sad situation when people are actually judged on looks.
It really is, man.
You know, that's just like anything else. Oh, I don't want to date you because you're not as attractive as your friend over there.
Right.
Really? How's that going to go down in the bear joint?
Yeah. That's how honky tonk specials happen all the time. You find out they're actually a really cool person.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, man, but there you go. I mean, that's the problem with job interviews and the way we live in the world today, because it's all about the goodness. Well, look at YouTube. Look at Lori Loughlin's daughter.
Right.
YouTube does something, and it's what they call hiring influencers. I was Googling how to get more views on YouTube, because we have our videos on YouTube, by the way. If you want to if you don't want to go through Facebook, you can find our videos on YouTube at KRUM 1400 AM. Search it. It'll bring up these videos that we shoot of the Facebook videos. Anyway.
Right.
So I was looking at that, and I was trying to figure out how do people get so many views? Like you got young Billy there playing a video game, or you got young Billy watching somebody play a video game, commenting on the video of the guy watching the video game being played, and he's got 1,000,005 views.
Right. Well,
they have what's called influencers.
Right.
And that's what Lori Loughlin's daughter, that was her quote unquote job, was an influencer.
Right.
That means that she would get on YouTube, drink a Monster energy drink, and say, that's good. And Monster would send her a lifetime free of drinks and $2 million, or something, because she's got 1.3 million followers.
Right.
That's what an influencer is. So it's like, so it told me tag influencers. I'm like, I don't know any influencers,
but we're influencers.
Well,
we try to tell everybody every day to have a better day.
Right.
And we tell everyone, we try to make
it's influencing in a different way.
We try to make people laugh every day.
Try.
You can laugh.
Fail.
We give you two choices. You can either laugh with us or at us.
Yeah, at least you get a choice, So speaking of that, man, we were shopping this week, dude.
Right.
We went to what was that? Dillard's or somewhere?
Dillard's was
we was living the high life.
Yeah.
We had put on the cool jackets. We should have bought those jackets up. I'm saying we should have bought those plaid jackets.
We could have never worn them out in public.
That'd have been awesome.
I'll tell you what, we got so many comments on those jackets.
We did.
When we were in the store.
Oh, people were loving them in the store.
That one lady said, "Oh, y'all are cute."
Yeah.
And just kept right on walking.
That boy's like, wish they had it in my size. Yeah, right. Looks great. And then looks at our poor wives.
Yeah.
Like, y'all just poor child.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sorry.
Y'all quit acting stupid.
But we had to go walk around for like 10 minutes to go find an elevator because the escalator was broken.
Right.
Anyway, so here's the thing. I thought it was weird. This story came out where new Americans hate stairs. I mean, honestly, they do, man. They just no need for stairs anymore.
What?
No, it's that darn hidden exercise,
Oh, my
Anyway.
gosh. I think they ought to just have stairs just anywhere.
Yeah.
Just random stairs.
But
You're
here's what
walking down a sidewalk and there's 3 stairs you have to step up and go over to get to the other side.
Right.
And people would walk by and go, wonder why
I ain't stepping on stairs.
Why are those stairs there?
Yeah, I ain't going on stairs. No. But here's what I don't understand. When this happens a lot. When people are face to face with like an escalator,
Right.
we hate stairs. You'll never see anybody walk upstairs hardly. But when people get on an escalator, they will walk up an escalator.
It takes 3 times the energy to take that next step on an escalator as you're going up than it does to go up a regular stair.
Because here's the deal. According to an engineer professor from Mississippi State University, we need to stop walking up or down escalators when they're in a hurry because it actually slows things down.
What?
She says the most efficient thing to do on an escalator, write this down, everybody, is to have 2 people riding side by side. That would get the most people up or down the fastest. When someone starts walking.
Wait. Hold up. Well, what if there's only 2 people that's walking up to this escalator? Wait. I'm supposed to stand next to you so this escalator can be more efficient.
Karen, you got to follow the rules, Karen.
Yeah.
Walk back down.
You have to
Wait there.
wait there. I'll catch up.
Just keep taking one step down every time.
Right.
Okay, now we're side by side. Now we can go.
You know what I
Yes.
think's fun is getting on an escalator, and as it's going up, you start stepping down the stairs.
This makes no sense. This engineer needs to be fired. Sorry. Anyway,
Yeah.
go ahead.
You start going, get almost to the top,
Yeah.
and then you act like you're walking backwards, and you're going to make it up the stairs, and you're not going anywhere, and people are looking at you like, what is that idiot doing?
You do with your arms just chucking like.
Yeah, and you're going backwards. Your feet are going backwards down the escalator, and you're staying in one place.
Yeah.
Man, that is so funny. Or you start down an escalator, and it's like, and when you see somebody looking at you, you start backpedaling, and you're in one place, and you're kind of like, yeah, I'm going down the escalator.
Yeah.
People look at you like, that dude's not right. No, that dude's actually having more fun than you are.
And be honest with y'all out there on these escalators, how many of y'all parents dumped a kid out of a stroller?
Huh?
I've dumped a kid out of a stroller on
an
an
escalator?
escalator. Uh-huh.
No,
Oh yeah.
you're supposed to strap them children into
Well,
the stroller.
it's one of those umbrella
No.
strollers.
No.
No, okay, listen, hear me. That's one of those umbrella strollers when the kid's like 3 and
Yeah.
can walk just fine, can get in and out as they want to, but you don't want to have to hold them So you
Right.
put them in an umbrella stroller
Right.
and you're rolling with them, and then you get them in there. All right, well, going down the escalator, sit down in the stroller, you lift it back up and you get on it, right? Because your front end's lifted up,
Right?
and you go down too soon and it hits that little lip,
Yeah.
and you dump the kid out of the stroller. Is that just me?
Yeah, that's just you.
Sorry, Caitlin.
Sorry, Caitlin.
Yeah.
Is that what happened to
That's what happened to Caitlin.
Baby, I'm sorry.
That's what happened to Katie Bell.
Your daddy dropped
She
you
done-
out of the escalator.
But no, there's few things funny in this life than watching a kid who doesn't quite know how to navigate that last or the first step on an escalator.
yeah.
They're not sure of how fast it's going. Half an inch a second.
Yeah.
It's not moving like super fast. They're trying to time it like it's Indiana Jones and there's saw blades coming at them. We don't make this step, we're gonna lose fingers. You know what I used to do all the time when I traveled too?
What's that?
On an escalator, I'd polish my boots.
What?
You ever seen those escalators on the sides of them as they're going up? They have
bristles.
They have bristles.
Yeah. If you take
Next time, put your boot on that bad boy.
Boots next to that bristle, it'll polish the side.
It'll at least knock the cleats off of them,
That's
Mom.
right.
I've probably got an escalator guy.
Yeah,
so we're
you might
going.
be a redneck
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you knocked the cleat off your boots on an escalator brush.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel bad because there's probably a guy somewhere going, where'd all of this caliche come from? And
There's a redneck convention coming into town.
boots collection over there. He was dusting his boots off,
That's right.
He went and changed boots and went down one.
It's kind of like Crocodile Dundee when he gets on the escalator, and he gets down to the bottom, the steps are going away, and he starts backing up.
'Cause he doesn't know what to do.
That lady behind him's like, what is this dude doing?
That's right.
Yeah.
So one of our Facebook viewers was talking about their kids were introduced to escalators for the first time. That was funny. They were older. I figured they had seen escalators before.
Right.
But we were talking about going to the mall in Dallas, where we're at, and there's escalators because it's a big mall. It's an actual mall.
Right.
It's huge. So I guess I could see where, yeah, man, if you don't go to the big city often, you don't see an escalator.
Right. Or ride that elevator that had windows all the way around it that we rode.
Yeah. You can see it.
I'm thinking that's cool. But you look around an elevator and people are going, oh, I feel nauseous.
You want to see a difference in elevator shafts. Go to one like that, or go to one like at the what is it called, the Science Museum.
Right.
And what that one is you can see the other shafts next to it and everything.
Right.
And so basically what it is you're looking at it, it's the cleanest elevator shaft you will ever see.
Right.
Because if not, then, because if it's an elevator shaft like normal, there's stuff in there. There's probably cups. There's all kinds of stuff that are hanging out in there. So anyway, there you go. There's your little escalator.
Right.
So, but all right, guys, it is 8:41 here in the Agriplex.
Woo, doggy.
I don't understand that story. I'm just going to say it one more time. Just y'all forget about the story we just told about the escalator being slower. I don't understand how walking up it is any slower than riding it. But I just understand why Americans have tendencies to.
I tell you what, he ain't never timed people go, because if you walk up the escalator, you're actually decreasing the time you're on the escalator. So his calculations are invalid.
He's an
Thank you.
She's an engineering professor. Maybe we ought to check. You think you know what it is?
What?
You know how she got hired?
Because she's cute.
Because she sent that picture in with her resume.
She's cute.
That's what happened.
Okay.
Dang it. All right, y'all. 8:41. Gonna have some first news and events here in the Agriplex, followed by Hotline, brought to you by Kill Drug, and we will catch up with you in the 9 o'clock hour after some ag news and weather.
Yep. Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm sorry I wasn't talking to everybody. Jacqueline, good morning. Annie Rose, good morning. How are you doing?
Christian said they don't get out much.
Carolyn Bowen. Aunt Joyce is watching. Bill Joyce Kaysen is watching. That's Aunt Joyce.
Awesome.
She's my sweetie.
Morning,
That's my
Shelley
favorite
DeFriend.
cousin.
Yeah, Christy, I didn't know you were serious about the first time on the escalator. I thought you were kidding. That's crazy. But I can see that though. Even if you do get out some and you go to zoos and parks,
Well, you know what
you don't ride escalators.
You know what I think's fun? Do you know you can actually get wind in your face if you go to DFW and do that across the thing, that escalator that goes horizontal?
Yeah, that thing moves.
Walkway,
that thing moves.
It moves on pretty good. And if you walk, you can really make some time getting across
that
there.
makes this engineering story completely stupid.
Well,
because
you need to walk side
because
by side.
I guarantee you, if we both start on a standard escalator,
right,
and we both take a step,
right,
and then we ride it up, and I start to walk up the stairs,
you're going to get there before I do.
Yes.
Duh.
So now I get it if you're trying to push through people.
Well, now if it's a crowded situation, I understand where they're going.
Yeah, yes, that's what I'm saying.
Everybody get on a couple of steps, and stand side by side on the escalator.
Makes sense.
That will get more people.
You
up
get
the
more
escalator.
people on the escalator instead of staggered.
Right.
Yeah.
So I understand it from that aspect, but as far as walking up an escalator, no. If everybody that got on that escalator took 2 extra steps, it would carry more people in a period of time. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if everybody took 2 extra steps on the escalator, it would carry more people.
It would. But see, we have a tendency as people in group situations to not touch at all, to not be in people's either you're a person who doesn't want to be in somebody's personal space, or you overthink it and don't want to be in somebody's personal space.
Right.
And so we always separate,
right,
more than you really need to. Or it's the opposite of that maybe too sometimes. You have the pack mentality to where if I go stand in a line somewhere,
right,
if me and you, or 3 of us, were just to break off and go stand in a line somewhere in front of the trash can,
right,
people would fall, like a majority of people would fall in behind us.
Right.
And then
what are y'all doing?
Then there'd be one guy going, we ain't line for the trash, and we go over there and throw the trash away.
Right.
Yeah, what are y'all doing? Waiting on the trash.
Yeah, waiting to throw some trash away.
Yeah. Supposed to wait.
But you don't have any trash. Okay.
Yeah.
But we're still waiting in line.
Watch. Go get in line somewhere. People fall in behind you.
I think I'm going to build I'm going to build a 2-step with a handrail and set it out in front of my store and see how many people walk across it.
Well, you just
up close to the wall, like just barely wide enough for you to get in there where I have my furniture and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm going to build 2 steps with a little handrail and see how many people deviate from the sidewalk and walk over and go across them steps. Do you know how funny that would be?
I don't know if people would want. I think they're like to say people would walk around it before they would go up it.
Some of them would.
I mean,
and now if I was walking down the sidewalk and I saw 2 steps, I'd walk across.
Well, here's what you do: you put it right there next to the tree.
Yeah.
And put it to where either you have to go straight, which is your fastest point A to point B is straight.
Right.
You go over those and down.
Right.
Or you have to walk around the tree.
Right.
And see which one they choose. Depending that way, I think you could judge a person's efficiency on that.
Well, if you build a 2-step deal and then put a sign there that says,
Free stairs,
yeah, free stairs,
free stairs.
free stairs.
Somebody they'd be gone.
Yeah.
Somebody be in a pickup truck going, babe, I got these. We're gonna do with them. I don't know.
We're gonna put them out on the sidewalk.
They're free though.
They're free stairs.
That's it.
That's funny.
Good morning, Jason and Fred. What's
Hey,
happening?
Fred, what's up, buddy? Good morning, Jason. Doing all right? Yeah, I think we need to do something different, man.
It's a social experiment.
It's a social experiment. Yeah, we'd find out exactly how social we are or
Right.
aren't.
Put it
or
at your
aren't.
put it at somebody at your entrance to your store. See if people come in.
Yeah.
I realized a while ago I had all of my commercials playing on air. Hope people didn't mind. That just doesn't make any sense. Oh, I didn't take my medicine this morning. I didn't take my vitamins this morning. I need to go take my vitamins. Man, Shelly talking about enjoying some strawberries.
Is Shelly eating strawberries?
Well,
What?
that
She better
woman,
not be eating
that woman and her
strawberries
produce,
in
that shopping basket, she just can't seem to win with her fruits.
the morning.
Every time they've been moldy.
What? Moldy?
Yeah. Like she goes to go buy some and they're moldy.
Well, why are you buying moldy strawberries?
Well, she's not. That's the problem. Check your produce.
Roll the box over and look at the bottom.
Yeah, because the ones she bought yesterday or almost bought were moldy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I asked her, I said, did you put those there back for the people to somebody? You know? So.
Well, if they were moldy, you could have actually said, hey, these are moldy. You'd take half price for them.
Right.
I'll take them home and rinse the mold off. Moldy strawberries, that mold will come off.
Trim it, or if any worst case, trim it.
Yeah.
See, Shelly,
Rinse that mold
when God
off. Get you one of them scrubbies and scrub that
when
mold
God
off
closes
there. That ain't-
when God closes his door, he opens a window.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Oh, wordy dirty here.
Oh, my gosh. I got to go get a cup of coffee. I'm losing it.
Losing it.
Losing it.
Are you addicted to coffee?
No, I just like it.
I just like the way I don't like cocaine. I like the way it smells. Yeah. Sorry, Mark. You probably should have said that if you got your class going on. I'm just kidding. You gotta be PG-13. All right, folks. What else going on in the world? Anything we're missing here? I got to talk about some news events happening. Why is that different, though? Tear mold off bread, but not strawberries. Now, Mom used to trim mold off of cheese all the time. You got a block of cheese, you got a little mold on it. Mom just cut that bad boy right off, throw it in the trash, and then proceed to eat her cheese. So I don't know. I don't know. It is unfortunate that our local store can't get better produce. You know, it's crazy because that store could be the feather in the cap, man. Because think about it. Besides Brookshire, I guess now and or where that market is in Winters. Where's the competition in the area? There's zero competition, and instead of taking that and making it the best possible outcome, they just go along with getting by. And that's what sucks. You know, when there's no competition, you can do one of two things in this world. You can sit there and you can go ahead and just blow it out the water because nobody can stop you. You don't have to worry about it. You can be a hoss. You can have the best produce, the best meat cutters. You can have it all. Or with no competition, you make it right above okay. Just right there, right above average. Just enough to get people to continue to buy stuff from you. And that's what sucks. What's up, Gary?
Not much. How are you doing?
Doing good?
Good. I may have found somebody to do the tower lights. It's pretty cheap.
Well, good.
Uh,
I was going to get Jim Bob in his harness up there to go change them.
Well, everybody I've found is expensive, and so
Okay.
This guy will do it for $1 a foot.
That's cheap,
Yeah, that is cheap.
especially since it's my medium light, my mid lights.
Change them all.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's the best thing is to change them all.
Yeah.
And so,
But either way, we look at it. We're at what 397 or whatever it is. Yeah, so that's not bad.
he may charge a little bit to drive down here.
Sure.
I didn't get to talk to him about that, but anyway, I'm gonna as soon as I get his phone number, I'm gonna call him and find out everything, and then I'll have to order the bulbs.
Okay.
And so, but everybody else was wanting like 700, and one guy wanted 1,200, and so this way you get you out for
Yeah.
about.
Do they make LED bulbs for this?
Not for this. No. You got to redo the sockets.
You got to retrofit it for LEDs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll let you know as soon as I find out.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Everything else okay?
Yeah, everything's going great. I mean, I have no issues. We're good.
Okay.
You know.
Good deal.
So.
Well, see you next week then.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah, we're talking about David Gilligan. Good morning, buddy. We're talking about how unfortunate it is that our store keeps such a low bar when it really could be this jewel of a store. It's got zero competition in the area, and they really, instead of taking that and running with it and becoming this awesome store, they become right above right here,
Well,
moldy food items,
expired items,
expired condiments. You can, and
expired canned goods.
you cannot.
expired
You have
cheese,
to check
expired-
everything that you buy from that store. Everything, every canned item for expiration dates.
Hey, David. Good morning, sir. How you doing this morning?
You remember?
buddy?
You remember Gilligan, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He must be bored this morning.
Right. Ain't got no phone calls to make.
Yeah, ain't nobody loving on you this morning, Dave. What's up with this?
What's going on,
You gotta
Shelly?
You gotta tune in to the guys with the no-brainers. Shelly, how are you?
At my
Miss
sister,
Shelley
my
Smith-Shiner?
Schneers.
Miss Schneers?
That's my sister.
That's your sister?
Uh-huh.
Hey, sister.
That's my big sister.
Easy now.
It's my older sister.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
One act plays happening Sunday. Yep, you texted me the details.
Ooh, doggy. One act play. Where's the one act play? Where's that going to happen? I like theatrical performances. Performances.
All right. My daughter is writing an essay on Abilene, and she needs a local food place there in Abilene. Something similar to Crown Burger, something that was homegrown in Abilene. I know. What's
Jason's Deli.
that? Well, no, but it's got to be homegrown.
Homegrown. There used to be a
What's that burger joint over there?
There used to be a burger joint up on North Clack that I think it's still in business, and it's a burger joint that's been there for years and years and years.
It's not Rick and Carolyn's. Is it that one? I think closed down. They were like that. That's kind
Is
of what
that
I'm
up
talking
on North
about.
Clack?
I don't know. Hey, what's that burger? What's y'all?
I think there's a burger joint on North Clack or North Treadaway.
That's right, David. Why watch your local news
about
all
8th or 9th.
hate and discontent and watch this positivity come flow out of us?
Yeah, along with some hate and grief. And
Yeah, well,
discontent.
go grief and discontent. Get to talk about taxes. Hey, all you folk out there, my daughter needs a homegrown Abilene business that's still open that she can reference in an essay that she's writing so she can graduate high school.
Just so she can graduate.
Yeah.
Actually, there is in Abilene. If we have some Abilene listeners, isn't there a burger joint up there on like 9th or 10th Street, North 9th or North 10th? One of them streets that goes sideways like this across Abilene.
I mean, there's La Popular, the Mexican food joint.
No.
I know. I'm
this
just thinking.
This is a burger joint that's been up there forever.
Aunt Patty, good morning.
And I want to say it's on North Clack or North Treadaway. It's one of those. There's only like 4 or 5.
Like an old
streets.
Abilene?
Yeah, it's like an old Abilene up there in north of North First, like 5 or 8 or 9 blocks north. And in the man, we used to drive up there. It was a special place for us because we'd drive up there on a Saturday afternoon about 2:00 after the rush, and you could go in there. It looks like to me it used to be an old drive-in.
Okay.
Where is that place? Man, if y'all are from Abilene, please send us a deal. Brent Isabel, Larry's Better Burger on North Treadaway. That's it.
Is that still open?
Yeah, that's it.
Who can get to Abilene when there's always a train in their way? That's right. When David tried to come over, he got caught up by a train.
Hey, Dave, how's the train deal going, man? Have you tried to get anywhere? Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
Larry's Better Burger. Is it really
Larry's
good?
Better Burger. Oh, my gosh, was it good. Or at least we thought it was. Back.
I think it does.
Let me think
open.
when I was there. And that was back in the 70s. Late 70s, early 80s. Yeah, it was a good place to eat. It was a real good place to eat. I presume it's still there. Too bad she's not doing an essay on Tom's up in Arlington.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Or Chris Madrid's up in San Antonio. Man, I ain't never lived to have some Chris Madrid's in San Antonio. I think it burnt though. Yep, still open 40 plus years. All right, I'll send it to her.
Yep.
That's what we'll do, Mr. Isbell. Appreciate you, brother.
Brent, thanks, man. I'll tell you what, that's the bomb.com, that little old burger joint up there. And and that's a testament. You stay open 40 years, you're doing something right. Because you can't just stay open for 40 years for no reason at all. Not unless you got deep pockets. If you're serving jacked up food, pretty soon the word's going to get around. But you've been in business for 40 years. That's pretty cool. That's way cool.
All right, I'm letting her know.
We're actually on year number 4 down at Cason's Mercantile here in Ballinger, Texas. Year number 4.
We are approaching year number 72.
No. When did you take over?
Oh, approaching year number 2. KRUN is approaching year number 72.
72, and Jeff is approaching year number 2.
Yeah.
But that's all right. It's something we enjoy doing. We enjoy coming up here this morning, in the mornings. I enjoy. Hey, Jerry Wiley, what's up, man?
What's going on, Miss Wiley?
You doing all right this morning?
There you go. That's awesome. Yep, I sent it to her, and now she's going to graduate, and so there we go. Now I can spend money on college, money on taxes, and then college.
There you go again, having to stir that up.
Oh, that's redunculous. It's redunculous. Here we go. Let's see. It's off here. I need to get something. All right.
Now where are you going? Get some coffee?
Yeah.
Your Monster's out? Take your Monster can with you.
No, I want to get some water.
Water. I got to have water. Hey, by the way, folks, ladies, gentlemen, men and women, boys and girls, I think I covered everything. If I didn't, then you didn't fall into the category. We are coming up on springtime and we are coming up on summertime. It is a time of year that you need to drink some water. Thank you for all those hearts and lovies and everything that somebody sent. That was really appreciated. We're coming up on the time of the year when we do need to pay attention to our water intake, and because we don't want nobody dropping out. All right. And this is a time of year when, it's not really hot and it's not really cold. And I don't really think I need any water, but yes, you need some water. I'm going to kind of go out on a limb, them little bitty cups. Try to drink you one of them little bitty cups at least once an hour. Just a small cup of water, because our bodies do put off perspiration. We do we do perspire because that's our body's cooling mechanism. And even in the summertime, we have moisture coming out of our skin cells and out of our bodies because that's just the way God designed us. And but when you put just a little bit of water back in your system, you know, like one of them little bitty 6-ounce cup or 4-ounce cups.
Yeah.
If you drink this one of them little bitty ones every hour, and if you're in a position where you're working harder than that, you maybe need a little more. But a little bit of too much water might not be as bad for you as a little bit not enough water.
Right.
If you get to the point where you can't make saliva in your mouth, you don't have enough water in your system.
You're a little thirsty.
Yes. It's dry.
It's a little dry.
Yeah. And we are coming up on the time of the year where, you know, the wind blows and it is blowing and get up in the morning. I tell you what I found that's real, something that I put on my skin. I don't know whether anybody else wants to try this or not. I use
Crisco.
No, not Crisco. Vaseline. Take a little bit of Vaseline, rub it in my hands, and I rub it on my arms. And I tend to be able to deal with the wind.
Yeah, a little better.
It seals your skin.
You greased up, man.
Well, it keeps the moisture in your skin. You know, out here where it's dry, staying hydrated with Dr. Landy. Okay, thanks, buddy.
Today on Carry You In, staying hydrated with Doc Kaysen.
Yeah, that's DOC, not DR, buddy.
That's right.
Yeah, don't give me no trouble. I get in trouble by my own self.
That's right.
But you know, when you do take a little better, you think, you know, when you leave in the morning and you think, okay, I'm going to be in the wind today. I need a little protection on my face. You can get windburned.
Yeah.
You know, this hot air standing in front of a blow dryer is not typically a good idea. So if you get your little Vaseline, put it on your hands and rub it on your face and your neck and your arms at least. And, typically, that'll help you fend off being burnt by windburn. Now, you know, you do have to take sun precautions.
What you don't want to do is do not put Crisco on and lay out.
That's right. That's a bad idea.
Yeah. When you smell bacon going at the lake and you realize that nobody around you is cooking.
Yeah, it might be you.
Good chance. That's you. Time to flip over and cook the other side of the burger. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how many times I've been sunburned.
Yeah, exactly. Spread it around.
Yeah. And when they say put baby oil on you, that's a real bad idea. Baby oil just keeps the chair from sticking to you while you're frying.
Gosh, I'm not looking forward to a sunburn.
I'm not either.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
I don't like sunburns.
It's probably going to happen.
Yeah. But I'm going to do my best to keep from getting burnt this year.
Yeah.
I really am. And it's real easy to get It's easy to get sunburned and not really know that you're getting sunburned.
Well, like today would be a day where if it's cloudy most of the day.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, you tend to get sunburned more because you don't precaution.
That you don't think that the sun's out. And if you're out there working and it's nice and cloudy and wind's blowing, it's kind of cool, got a cool breeze going on, you're thinking, well, you know, I'm not going to get sunburned today. Yeah, you are.
I'm fixing to have those lines. You're fixing to see lines. I'm going to have the sunglasses
lines.
Yeah, because we're doing coaching baseball, so I'm going to be out there a lot. So now you're going to start seeing the sunglasses lines on my head.
Yeah, you got to use that old school tanning oil from the 80s. It smells like coconut. Hey, Jason, let me tell you something. Coconut butter is some good stuff to get you one of those nice toasty brown suntans if you use it in moderation.
It's also really good and a healthy alternative to margarine when you're trying to do a nice grilled cheese. I'm not saying I've tried it, but
yeah. Right.
Yeah. What you do? Gives you a good crispy.
Do not use margarine. Yeah, I was a lifeguard at the pool. Hey, man, use a lifeguard too, Jason. That's cool. Hey, Jason, FYI, I'm the youngest person to ever graduate from Baylor University.
Hey.
Yeah. I graduated from Baylor when I was 17.
In lifeguard school?
Yeah, I got my WSIT.
That's cool.
Yeah, back when I was 17. And the year after that, they raised the age requirement. You had to be 18 the next year.
Aunt Patty says, please
They
use
was mad at
sunscreen.
us.
She had 2 cancers removed from her legs.
Ooh, Aunt Patty.
Well, that's because Aunt Patty is a redhead,
Was she redheaded?
and she is white as that piece of paper right there.
Nuh-uh. Aunt Patty. So it takes her twice as long to get a tan.
Yeah.
She has to be extra careful. to get a tan.
She's got to be. She gets Aunt Patty's so white she gets sunburned by the moon.
Woo, doggy.
She get moonburn.
Aunt Patty, this is your nephew.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, okay. She gonna be grabbing you by the lip and say, "I'm just kidding."
She about to show me the other side of the redhead.
Yeah.
Yes. You got jokes, do you? You got jokes?
Yeah, you think this is funny? How about I grab your lip and run around the block with it,
Ugh.
holding on to your lip?
Man, you ever ripped that?
Yes.
Oh, hate that.
Yeah.
I've
I
ripped
did.
that.
One time.
Yeah, I've ripped that. You ever ripped that? Thingamajigger there.
I actually bit a Frito, and it tore that.
Damn.
And I don't know how I did it. I was eating a bag of Fritos. I guess I was just super crunching
She
or
said,
something.
I have the same traits. Yes, I do. I get red. I don't get burnt. I get red.
Well, when I tan burgundy.
Burnt.
I'm the coolest. I'm the coolest shade of burgundy you ever seen.
Oh, yeah, Caitlin, she'll get out in the sun, and in 20 minutes, she comes back, and she's like golden brown.
Yeah. Or Jacqueline. Jacqueline's the same way.
Yeah,
She gets Jacqueline can get that's that Cajun.
maybe.
Yeah, she's Cajun. That girl gets out in the sun and she gets like a golden brown.
I do it, and I'm like splotchy red with all of a sudden I'm breaking out. I'm like,
Ah!
yep. Got them ginger tendencies.
Ginger tendencies. That's cool.
All right, let's go on
see
here.
what
What's going on in the world of news, guys? Got anything new? Anything breaking on? I'm excited that
We got breaking news and we're gonna fix it.
FBI is looking to President Trump calls for Adam Schiff to resign.
You know, when you're not doing your job that you were sent to Washington to do, I feel like that somebody needs to tell you to quit and go home.
Yeah.
You know, you need to quit and go home. Well, McLaren's coming out with a new car.
What is McLaren? I recognize that. What is that?
McLaren?
Yeah.
Automobiles? McLaren?
Yeah, what do they make? McLarens?
Yeah, they United Kingdom. It's
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it's a United Kingdom.
one of them little cars.
They're pretty small,
Yeah,
but they bad. They bad.
like Mini Cooper, bad kind of.
No, like bad to the bone, bad. Like something you'd want to drive like out on the weekend. I'll take the blue one on the left.
Oh yeah, that'll work, brother.
Yeah, I think they're
I'm
like,
in.
I think they're like 3.2.
That's it.
Yeah.
Then hey, we'll buy a couple and wrap on them and carry you in and ride it off.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We could write that bad boy off. But you know, when you open the door on that car and you go to get in it,
You lose 10 grand.
it's kind of like putting on a Speedo.
Mm.
Not too bad once you're in it, but getting in and out is the chore.
I bet you I look better than McLaren than I do a Speedo.
Yeah. No, I do. Oh my gosh.
Rand Paul suggests that they investigate Obama,
You think?
seeming that he's suggesting that Obama was involved in the FBI probe and predated it. What did
Predated?
President Obama know and when? How did this hoax go on for so long unabated, is what he's saying.
Right.
Obama reportedly was informed. Check this out. Obama reportedly was informed by the FBI in 2016 that the Bureau was investigating Russian attempts to interfere in the 2016 election. But according to former Vice President Biden, Obama was warned against going public with the investigation by City Majority Leader Mitch McConnell.
I wonder why.
Obama said he confronted Vladimir Putin about Russian interference in 2016. The former president, according to the New York Times, said he told Putin to cut it out. There's going to be serious consequences if he did not. I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt that very
Seriously doubt that.
Please, Putin, don't do that no more.
I see. Hey, bro, Mr. Putin. Hey, brother. You mind not colluding in all this, please?
Yeah, and he probably told Obama, "Don't call me no more. I'll come over and put a whoop ass on you."
You dial. I told you once. If you dial this number one more damn time, I'm coming over there to come see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come. Not my Secret Service. I'm gonna come see you
Exactly.
and put the whoop on you.
Exactly.
Hello?
I want the money back. I want the money back they spent. That should be a damn tax break or something, or a refund for all the money they spent on these investigations. I'm pretty damn sure that when you do an investigation and you're dragging on for a year and you spend millions of taxpayers' dollars, that you should owe that money back if you come up with zero. That's what I think. I think you should pay us back. When you come up with zero, you come up with nothing, absolutely nothing, and you do a whole hearing, and the whole hearing, and you talk, and you boister, and
let's look at this from a realistic standpoint. You've got a panel of people sitting up there, okay, and you got all these people sitting back here. All right,
okay.
Who's paying the light bill? Who's paying them idiots to sit there? Who's paying this idiot to be doing this, running his mouth? Okay, and you didn't find nothing, but you want to accuse somebody? Okay, all you guys and this guy owes us, the United States citizen, the money it took to pull this off. Okay?
Right.
You didn't find nothing because you jealous because our president got elected.
There wasn't nothing.
There wasn't nothing there. So you owe us money. I want my money. I want to file a civil suit on you because I want my money back.
Well, the way this article was reading a while ago is that maybe, just maybe, there was something there, but nobody helped the Russians. Have we ever thought about that? Have we thought that maybe they're just being buttheads and wanted to interfere in our election on their own accord to help themselves out? Right? And they just did it. Why do we have to have an American operative, be it president or Joe the janitor, who helped them out? Why can't it just be that they busted into our own private stuff, our security, and hacked us and did this?
In the first place, how did they hack us?
Well,
we got better hackers than they do, don't we? And if we don't, why not? Why don't we have better hackers?
Oh, there's hackers right now that can change my eye color as I sit here.
Probably.
They're that good. All I'm saying is, how about maybe they were just being a butthead group and wanted to jack up America's.
Maybe somebody over there that had what do you call that address? Where IP address that went to Russia and hacked into something. So what? That was one person.
All I'm saying is,
being stupid.
You didn't find anything because there wasn't nothing, and perhaps maybe
nothing.
It was.
So shut up.
Yeah.
Let's get on with raising the country up.
Now get our money back, though, because you do owe us $10 million for the investigation that showed nothing.
10.6.
Right.
Let's get the figure right. I don't understand, and I mean I'm not that smart, but I do understand screwing around.
Yeah.
And it costing somebody else money. And I think a whole lot of that's been going on for entirely too long.
Here we go.
We got to go back. We're back.
There you go, everybody, a little back in black. Get your Thursday rocking and rolling.
Everything all fired up.
9:15 here in the Agroplex. Listening to the Jeff and Landy, El Jefe and the Grease Man, coming to you live
We strike again.
from Fahrenheit Solution Studios here at KRUN 1400 AM, where country begins, resting ourselves in Ballinger, Texas, the crossroads of West Texas.
You know, it's so much fun living out here in Ballinger.
I love it.
Yeah.
We griped
You get-
earlier about a little aspect of it,
Yeah.
but in reality, man,
It's a lot of fun. It's
Yeah.
entertainment, you know, waving at people when they drive by, say, hey, I know that person, or
Mhm.
hey, I know that person, or what's going on. People drive by and honk at you, hey, what's happening?
Yep.
You know, it's fun when you can live in that environment. I can't imagine living in a big city where you don't know anybody.
right?
You know, why do you want to live you're actually isolating yourself?
You know, it does make me laugh in a small town, though, is when you run by that person who you grew up with.
Yeah.
And they got the nose so far up in the air in life right now.
Ooh,
And then
they
you go-
thinking they're all that.
Like, dang, I remember that time that you fell face first into that toilet. You know,
Yeah.
well, whatever, you know,
Yeah,
go do your
uh-huh.
thing, you know,
Yeah.
get your minivan and go back up to the Walmart,
Yep.
you know. But no, you love living in a small town because you have to deal with a lot of the issues that a lot of folks have to deal with. I mean, we have our own little issues, but good thing about those, we usually can work through them pretty well.
You know, we usually can take care of our issues we have here.
I agree.
You know, because we are such a tight knit group, and we actually would take care of our issues because we love each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's supposed to, you know, in that black book it says love them, and that means all of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's even them that you don't like.
Right.
You're supposed to love them.
Supposed to love them. I
That's
know
right.
it's hard,
It's
but you're
hard.
supposed to pull it down and love on them.
That's right.
You know, it's part of it.
That's
you
right.
know?
Keep your friends close and your enemies.
Right. There you go. Small town. That's pretty easy to do.
That's right.
So, you know, we always hear about this being in Texas, and I don't know where you stand on it, but there finally are more and more and more reports coming out about the crisis at the border.
Uh-huh.
And because that's what it is. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what sheriff has his pockets lined by whomever down there. It's a crisis. And I mean, how many reports do you need to see that proves that?
Right.
That's what I don't understand about it. You know, in El Paso, officials had over 13,000 migrants in custody this week alone.
Why do they have them in custody? Why don't they send them back?
Most of them entering the U.S. are families or unaccompanied children. On Monday and Tuesday, the Customs and Border Protection Commissioner stated that the day started with over 12,000 migrants in their custody. As of that morning, that number jumped up to 13,400. He said generally a high number, what we consider a high, oh my gosh number, is 4,000. He said
A day.
13,000. He goes, what they consider a crisis level is 6. We are currently at 13.4. Twice the crisis level. 4 times or 3 times than what they consider okay. And people don't think that there's an issue down there.
Well, you know, we can always get a bus and send them to New York.
But the problem is they're letting them in, and they have no choice but to just release them. They're so overwhelmed and undermanned, and underfinanced that gotta let them go.
When is the madness going to stop? Who's ultimately we're the ones that are going to have to pay for that.
We will.
You know,
I get so
we
tired.
as in you and I.
Uh-huh.
You know, as our taxes go up, we ultimately are going to be the ones that's going to have to pay for that.
I get so tired of it because a lot of people are like, what are those illegal immigrants ever done? They don't get benefits. They do. And how they get benefits is through identity theft sold to them by people who prey on them.
Right.
There are people in this world whose sole job is to steal identities and sell them to illegal immigrants.
Right.
So that they can get benefits.
Ooh,
Yes, they
so
pay
can
tax.
make money.
Yes, some of them pay taxes. I get that.
Yeah.
But we still, the problem is so great right now that, man, we're going to have to vet it properly. I think that's been the goal.
And let's don't get this all twisted up. This is not just Mexico immigrants.
No, and it's not. This is
El Salvador,
Yeah.
French, Canadian, people flying into Mexico, coming across our borders from other countries.
right because of the no flies for several of them.
Exactly.
You know, but you're right.
You can't
And-
fly to the United States. Oh, well, we're not going to fly in the United States. We're going to fly into Mexico and then come in through the south
It's
border
crazy because
we can.
right.
You know, They won't let us into real America, so we're going to fly into Mexico.
You know, at the end of March, the agency is expecting 40,000 children to enter custody because they're all coming in unaccompanied, usually in the hands of smugglers, traffickers of both drugs and other, if you know what I'm saying, and just everything in general.
I just don't get it.
Are you trying to tell me that trafficking of young children in and out of certain trades, even if they're using them as drug mules, introduce them to the life of drugs and crime, that's not a crisis? You want to save children? Then we need to stop this and restart it and figure out how to get it done. Problem is, Trump, Pelosi, Schumer, none of them can talk to each other for 3 minutes. Can't even sit down. They can't agree on a time to talk.
Well, President Trump has tried to do that.
He has,
He's gone out of his way to try to sit down with those people.
And I'm just saying in general, the whole thing is they can't even stop and talk to each other. So how are we supposed to move forward?
Right.
You know, they're expecting to have 100,000 migrants come through this month. That is the highest month in over a decade. But there's no crisis.
No, there's
So
no.
remember that. There's no crisis.
Yeah.
On a positive note, the Anastasia Ocasio-Cortez, whatever her name is, the lunatic bartender from New York,
Yeah.
her new Green Deal, it was brought before Senate.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, not a single vote.
Not a
single vote. No senator voted for it.
Take a hint, honey. Go back to flipping burgers and bottles.
It was so bad. They even had I forget who it was. It was a funny video because there was a Republican senator. He could be a congressman. I don't know. I just kind of perused over the video a little bit. It was funny.
I sent it to you.
Well, was it the one? It wasn't the one about the Velociraptors, was it? Yeah, dude. I'm watching that going because he's just trying to explain how ludicrous her deal is.
Yes.
You know,
Exactly.
so he puts like President Reagan riding a dinosaur with a flag in his hand.
Yeah.
He-
The dinosaur's holding the flag.
The funniest part of the video is the lady who's handing him the signs almost losing her stuff
Yeah.
every time he talks.
She's almost laughing
You
herself
see her
silly.
like, you can see like she's just generating this laughter because he was talking about what's going to happen in places like Alaska.
And
when
they went up north to talk to all the cattle.
Yeah, he said we went up to North Dakota and interviewed cattle, and I didn't get. He goes, and all I got from them was moo. This dude is legitimately standing in front of like Congress giving this speech,
Right.
and there are snow animals called tutus. They're from Star Wars.
Yeah.
He said, "What are we going to do in places like Alaska
Yeah.
or in the
we're gonna
north
have to start
when the
riding
snow
these
falls?"
animals.
He goes, "Tutus. We have to start utilizing." And he puts a picture up. You have to see the video because it's so dry.
And
funny.
And it's so comical because the guy is actually he's literally not laughing.
Yeah, he's not. He's doing it so dry, just straight
But the
laced.
lady flipping the pages over there on the stand she's about to fall out.
It's funny because what he's doing is he's showing how ridiculously silly the new Green Deal was by proposing his own ridiculously silly green thing, but still using the same mentality that she did of being completely serious. He wasn't serious, but you just have to watch it. It's funny. I need to find that video so I can put it on our Facebook here. But I mean, I laughed so hard just because I loved it because he was just so dry.
Right.
But the woman put together this deal. She put it out there. Nothing. I think it was like 57 or 37-0.
Right.
That's it. Absolutely. I mean, like, there you go. You know,
You think?
take a hint.
Take a hint.
Take a hint because what your ideals aren't going to work.
You know, but there's other issues they've got going on in Congress right now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we think that we see the issues that they have. They've got their own issues. You know, that there's people trying to push their religious agenda over on the United American people. It's coming, folks. It's coming. We need to put God back in our country. We need to put God back in the schools. We need to put God back in our system, because if we don't, it's coming.
Well, we need to explain to people so that they fully understand moving forward. We are in a society right now where our youth is, sometimes they're lost and they're looking for something.
They are.
They're trying to grab onto something. And right now they're being told that Christians are radical and a bunch of bigots.
Right.
And we're hateful.
Right.
And So when the bottom falls out and they're in a world of disrepair and they can't figure life out, back in the day, you could go to the Christian faith and find a way.
Right.
Now, you're like, not them. They're a bunch of conservative left or, hating.
But then there you go. You're talking about a minority of people that are like that, but they claim to be Christians.
Right.
You can't be a bigot and be a Christian. You can't be a hateful person and be a true Christian.
Right.
Because that's not wrote in a book. And if it ain't wrote in a book, it ain't right.
Well, we've got to start. And when I was getting, you got to start over with it.
That's right.
Yeah.
And people need to understand that I talk about it all the time when I say love them. It's that's what it says.
Mm-hmm.
It says that, and it's not a euphemism. It's not a what do you call it when you say something and means something else? I don't know what that's called, but anyway, it's not that. It's what it says.
Yeah.
And we have to start loving people for being people. We don't have to love what they do now. Don't get that twisted. We don't have to love what they do. Just like they don't have to like what we do. As individuals. But as far as loving somebody just because they're human beings, we need to do that.
Well, look at Jussie Smollett.
There you go.
You gotta love the dude because that's part of it. And you gotta forgive him.
I love him and I forgive him, but he needs to man up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? He needs to man up and go ahead and take responsibility for his actions.
Exactly right.
And if you're gonna be dumb and stupid, go ahead and say, "Hey, I'm dumb and stupid," and this is what I did, and I need to be punished for it because I earned it.
Because you earned it, 100% earned it.
Yeah, but when the system lets him off because of money and who they think he is and everything else, this is gonna backfire on the system.
Well, like we said earlier,
I can't believe the law enforcement would, has to agree with that.
FBI has stepped up, man, and they're going to get into it though.
Right.
FBI stepped up and they're going to roll over into it, and I think that's going to be,
is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is with that. So, speaking of ignorance and loving everybody, you got to love Florida. You got to love the people of Florida.
You can't be picking on Florida.
Yeah, man, but you can't help it because they put this stuff out there.
That's right.
Yeah, this
Some
is
of
on
the
them.
stories are, my goodness.
I mean, go just type in Florida man.
Right.
And just do that. Have fun with that. But listen, if you don't want to go to work, man, don't go to work.
Right.
Call in sick and lie to your boss like every other red-blooded American. No, but just call in. Call in stupid. I don't know, call in lazy, but just, call in. Well, 32-year-old guy named Brian Anderson from Dundee, Florida.
I say, from Dundee.
Tuesday morning, he's from Florida.
Right.
On Tuesday morning, he called the cops to report an armed robbery.
What?
Jussie Smollett? Did they get the name right? Anyway, he said 2 guys jumped out of a car, stole his money, necklace, and phone, and then drove off.
Right.
I mean, that happens. Look at Jussie Smollett. Poor guy got beat up on the streets and got MAGA and got a rope around his neck.
Right.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
God bless you.
I hate it
But when the cops investigated, they realized it was all made up. Funny how this just mirrors that other story.
But that's all right. He's going to get off.
But you know what? No. He did the manly thing with all the evidence stacked up against him and said, yeah, I made it up. Now, here's the kicker. He didn't do it to get more money, and he didn't do it to get more fame. And he wasn't an egotistical, fame-seeking individual,
right?
Who doesn't understand that you don't always get your way, and sometimes life happens.
Right.
He just didn't want to go to work.
What?
He had an 11 a.m. shift at Hardee's. He was arrested for a misuse of 911 and making a false report.
Well, see, they need to let him off. Good
news is he got to go to jail, which means he didn't have to go to work.
Well, but he needs to claim Smollett so he can get out of jail.
That's right. But
I'm claiming Smollett.
I just don't think he's got I don't think he's got the financial pool to claim that.
It don't matter.
It
don't matter. It happened to
apparently,
somebody else.
As long as you do community service, you can break the law all you want to.
That's right.
So
they need to let him out.
They should let him out.
What are y'all thinking?
Good.
Y'all can't keep that man in jail. He claimed Smollett. What do you call it?
I'm gonna claim. I got Smolletted.
No. When you claim amnesty, small amnesty. There we go.
That's it, man. Hey, he has now set precedent.
That's a go.
Right.
That's right.
Yep.
So
there-
if you go ahead and report yourself doing that, they can't arrest you. They can arrest you and put you in jail, but you got to they got to let you go.
Well, good news is though he did get his wish and he got to miss work. Now he just has to pay a little bit extra. You know,
Man.
was it really worth missing an 11 a.m. shift? That's not a bad shift. 11 a.m. at a Hardee's.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're just afraid to work.
he don't want to work.
No, he don't.
There you go. All right. Well, like we said earlier, today is opening day. Congratulations to all you massive, huge baseball fans out here. It is a day you've been waiting for weeks. I know the feeling. I do that during football season.
Yeah.
So I get it. I understand it. So tell you what, here's the last little story of the end of the day on here for you.
Right.
Major League Baseball has just become the first of the 4 major American sports to fully join the 21st century. All right. Now, what we mean by that is that there is not a single active player in the league who played in the 1900s. That make sense? Not a single player
So nobody that's playing baseball now
has ever
played
played.
in 1999 or earlier.
Nobody. The last 2 were Adrian Beltre.
Okay.
He debuted with the Dodgers in 1998, and Bartolo Colon, who got to start with the Indians in 97.
Right.
Both guys played last year for our Texas Rangers. The thing is, though, Colon says he's not retired, but he's a free agent. So technically, this could all be for naught because somebody could pick him up, and that would obviously ruin this cool stat and this whole 2 minutes that we're spending on it. But
Right.
I don't know. He's a 45-year-old pitcher. I just don't know whatever, though. Now, there is a little catch to it. Ichiro Suzuki of the family, the Suzuki family, you know, the Vroom family. I don't know if they're really Vroom family or not, but he started playing pro ball in 92, but didn't come to America until 2001. And he just retired last week with the Mariners.
Right.
So there you go. That's an odd stat, dude. Not a single person from 1999 and back is playing currently in the major league.
You figure if you played back then and you're still playing now, that's 20 plus years.
I graduated in 99. That's hard to swallow.
That's understanding that you can hang with the game for 20 years.
Well, and that's the benefit that baseball gives you.
Right.
Is the fact that you can play for 20 years successfully without breaking your body down and then retiring and never losing a step of it, you know? I mean, so that's the positive side of it all. And I mean, like football, it breaks you down.
Right.
Once you pass like 36, it's hard to become that thing.
Right.
You know, because you're broken. You can't run as fast anymore.
You know, 20 years against running into individuals and being tackled and everything
Tends
else.
to put it on you a little
that
bit.
tends to have a little wear and tear on you.
It does. So there you go. That's a cool stat. Share it with your friends here on opening day. There is not a single player playing right now on opening day, according to this, and I'm probably going to be proven wrong like usual, that it was played from 1999 or back.
Right.
It's all 21st century players. This is the first league that can actually say that. Cowboys can't say it because they brought back Jason Witten. Homeboy's 37 years old. He's slow as molasses, but gosh, I love that man. All right, guys, that's it. 9:33 here in the Agplex. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Hey, get on Facebook, share the video. If you need any information regarding what's going on in the community, Facebook is where it's at. We have all the news for you. KRUN 1400 AM. Try to keep it up to date. You can go to our website at krunam.com. Can't reach us on the radio dial. You can always live stream us there. Go to our Twitter account, KRUN 1400 AM. See the trend here?
Right.
It's all KRUN 1400. We even have a YouTube page.
Yeah.
You know, if you're looking for some older videos, we got them there.
That's right.
You know, go check us out. Go subscribe to us. You know, like I said, we do get videos. We do post all these videos up there for you guys and for your entertainment. But that's it, y'all. Appreciate you listening.
Try to have a fun day. Try to make a difference.
Enjoy the weather. 80 degrees.
Yeah, buddy.
Get out there, make
drink
a
some
difference.
Water. Yeah,
exactly.
Drink some water.
All right. Well, appreciate it. We will see y'all tomorrow, where it's finally Friday. Like we just started this rumble, and we're already on Friday.
What's up with you? We started 2 days late.
I love vacation. See y'all tomorrow. All right, guys.
See y'all tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's get her done, buddy.
Yeah, Mike. We're working on it, bud. With the short week we had and everything, man, I'm trying to get onto it. Sorry, buddy. Could one or both of you, huh? All right, guys. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. Carry in, please hold. Appreciate you guys.
Yes,
we
thank you so much
will.
for watching us today.
Yep, we will holler at y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day. We will talk to y'all tomorrow, Friday.
Bye, y'all.